long, then she'd be back in Bryn Shander. So most likely what you need to do is whenever you find this and probably head back, check in Bryn Shander in a normal spot at the North Look. If she's not there, she's probably still in Caer Dineval, or you'll see her on the one main road as you pass by her. So that is the plan to find her. Or she dies and you just end up keeping the she finds.
That would suck.
So that's it is a little loosey goosey. So either Bryn Shander or Caer Dineval, based on how long, if because it might be a thing where you guys go to Brennan to head back real quick. Maybe you spend on multiple days here. Maybe you check out one of the other towns like Tourmaline or something or Lonelywood before you head back. That type of stuff. So, yeah, good question though. We bought a couple things in town. I don't think anything too specific. Tarragon talked with the dwarves of the Black Iron Blades, and learned a good bit about the history of the Black Ice and various things, and even ways to craft with it and such. Should the what would be like the recipes, I guess, or how to do it is though that knowledge is taken from the Dwarven Valley, which is currently in a civil war between the Kingvale family and the Hammerstones. Um, we went to Renderil's Emporium, a shop that sold a multitude of mundane things, but also some interesting arcane items, such as a bag of holding, a necromancer's item, sold sold to Renderil by a wizard that came here from some time ago. Just various little things. We began traveling then to Bremen on the way, fought a couple critters, fought some icy hands, met up with some nice giant kin guys who were looking for their friend that's lost. You guys did some sledding with them.
Yeah,
I diplomatize.
Tarragon had a great time with that.
Good time. Good times. During that, Brennus was able to really get on the good side of these creatures, and the four of you basically have been welcomed to the Worm Doom tribe should you ever make your way there. And maybe you can find this friend of theirs, Mokingo. Uh, we saw remnants of the breath of a massive white dragon and some things frozen inside we were able to collect. And I think those are the main things of interest. Um, unless I forgot anything. But with that, you all are looking for a spot to rest after crossing the icy river. And you have found a abandoned cabin off the side of the road. You've made your way inside as maybe knocking or sort of maybe like looking, maybe burst the door. You don't see any signs of life quickly, but you do smell a rotting stench from the floor above. You quickly, one of you gets a fire brewing, probably setting the tinder and the wood as Lucian quickly with a bonfire ignites it as you all gather around for heat. But you have found your way inside this cabin as the night approaches. What do you all do at this time?
Smells bad up there. I'm gonna go check it out.
As you begin moving around Brennus, this does look to be like a hunter or fisherman's cabin. You actually see what looks like maybe the man's last catch, as there's a big old knucklehead trout that's frozen, hasn't been harvested yet. Some signs of a dog sled and a dog cage, but you don't see a dog right away. But as you begin heading up the stairs, moving around, you see a sleeping bag with what looks to be a blue-faced frozen person who has succumbed to the elements.
I'm gonna pull out my axe and approach slowly.
As you approach, give me 1 second. There it is. You see this dead body currently wearing some winter clothing, and in his palm, which must be very precious to him, it looks like he's squeezing tightly in his rigor mortis something within his hands to his chest.
I'm going to kneel down and see if I can pull it out of his hands.
As you move towards the body, begin to bend back his fingers with that frozen creak, and a couple probably even pop off. But you see in his hands a strange looking scrimshaw, a bone carving. Make a religion or history. So you don't know much about these, but this looks to be some sort of strange um, scrimshaw bone carving, but it has it's not beautiful like the wizard scrimshaw you all found. I forget where. I think maybe the body had. I forget where you guys got that. We just got one. Like that was a
Yeah,
beautifully
yeah, the wizard with the
carved.
hat.
This is sorry. So so this is what it looks like. You haven't quite seen one of these before.
If Lucian knows anything about this, I'll pick it up and I'll head back down.
Okay. I guess while he's doing that, are the five of you doing anything down here while he was up there? It's okay if not. Also,
I'm just warming myself.
okay.
I'll probably have 1 and 2 like sit on these doors so they don't blow open.
Okay, keep them closed, and you do look up and you see a few snowflakes falling in from some holes in the ceiling. Nothing too, but not nothing too there that does give enough shelter, and they keep hold. At the time, there is a gust of wind that blows, almost knocking them back, and they hold it steady. And about this time, Brent, as you head on down with this strange bone carving you found.
Hey, knife here.
Yes.
You know anything about this? I'll
Turn
toss
to
it
look
to
at
him.
you.
May
Oh.
have tossed it before you turned to look, so it may hit you in the face.
Ow!
Out of the three of you, as this hits his face and lands in Lucian's palms, out of the three of you, if you would like, you can make these checks. You guys are more magic-y based than Brennis, so along with religion or history, you can also do Arcana. There is different information based on which roll that you get, though.
15 or
I've got a +0 to all of these, which
Me
I'll
too.
do whatever other people don't do.
Okay.
Sweet.
So. Okay, I'll do a history then. 17.
Okay. Tarragon, with your history, you haven't. It's maybe you've seen one of these in a story before. Maybe you were studying up on the read before you came here, but however you discovered this, but you've learned about how scrimshaws, the bone carvings, are a major trade amongst the 10 towns, and from the reach sending out to other places of Calcatesh. But this land has also had a history of these scrimshaw bone charms being more of a having strange arcane based effects where they provide either good or bad various enhancements or I guess debuffs that give and take away. But for whatever reason, sometimes when a bone is cut from a knucklehead trout, it has been painted or enchanted in strange ways, where the bone can be made into a charm, such as this. Lucian, you wouldn't know that background with the scrimshaws. You don't recognize that part. However, there is a magical enchantment on that bone charm. You believe what it would do, Lucian, is weirdly it provides a enhancement to one's body, boosting their speed.
By being worn.
1 second. A simple improvement to one's body, but this was probably a treasured item for this for how long to this hunter. But each person could hold one bone charm at a time. There are ways to enhance this. Maybe Brenda's Eris has then heard about this from living in the town, but there's typically, if you can find such a thing, you can have one at a time, typically, unless you are a special persons with quotations.
Out of curiosity,
Glad.
just for a pure rule-based thing, is this a passive effect from holding?
Yes,
Or is
this is a non-attunement magical item that provides a straight passive buff.
Cool.
Okay.
And Alec, yes, they are from Dishonored.
Wow, power fluctuated. My monitor was turned off. My computer stayed on.
It makes you a little faster if you have it on you.
That sounds useful.
Kind of hopeful.
I'll hand it back up to Brennus.
I'll put it on.
If you equip it, it does take a set of time for it to activate briefly, but you can't really just swap it back and forth. But you while you have this, I guess it doesn't take much to swap. But while you are attuned to your bone charm, you have +5 to your movement. The
Okay, cool.
acrobat charm.
Add that
Twinsies.
in manually.
Yeah, that's what mainly. I could make items for these, and if they get more complicated, I will. This one's a pretty easy one. So, and I think you can even manually just adjust your speed too.
Yeah.
As fast as me
Is
now.
it +5 feet to all movement, or just walking, or what?
Well, his movement's 35 now.
Yeah.
If that answers your question.
Well, it's just
Plus
like
5.
if, for example, if he got the fly spell cast on him, would his movement become 65 rather than...
His base speed is his base speed is 35 now.
Okay, his base. It's just his base. Got you.
Okay. Is there anything else you all wish to do in this cabin before you prepare for your rest?
Cut a hunk of this knucklehead trout off and we'll cook it up.
Well, so with that, as you look over
Frozen.
that area, it is frozen. It will take a bit of time to do so, especially if you wish to cut out the bone and even make your own scrimshaw. That's probably something to do over a brief downtime, such as I think you all are wanting to take a 24-hour rest here, correct?
For
Yeah.
rest, yeah.
Okay, so that would be something you could do, Brennis, over that 24-hour downtime day.
Okay. I will do
However,
that.
Brennan, while you're there, if you wish like for a snack, it looks like there's some albatross eggs. A dumb fucking bird came in here and laid its eggs, and it's where's I don't see no fucking bird.
I just
in
want to say
Albatross.
this is
Fuck
a
was an
big
albatross
fucking
doing
bird.
here?
It's a stone ornamental rabbit from
One that moves apparently. 'Cause there are...
One that comes to life at night.
it's part of the decoration. There's like imprints. It's like,
So let's do that. We'll utilize some of this free food here and free supplies.
okay, you can take some of those birds' eggs. It wanted to have its babies have a chance in life, and now we eat them.
Well,
Oh, I guess while you're over there too,
there's no
Brennis.
fucking bird nesting on them right now. They're gonna be frozen.
Exactly.
As fuck. They're dead.
No,
Probably
this is
dead
true.
right now.
Maybe he's just gone for a second. While you're over there too, Brandis. Actually, are you looking around too, Tarragon? Because I guess you're just too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look and see if there's anything interesting down here.
Well, as you look over there, Tarragon, that looks to be a cave, most likely for a dog from various signs, but you don't see any dog.
No, I did notice that it was like on top of this first felt. I was curious. So
As you look about that, probably maybe it was a way to keep the cave, like maybe someone resting aside and more comfortable or stuff. It doesn't look like anything underneath it. Brennis, over there as well, there is like a skinning area, where and there are some remains of some sort of animal that was probably harvested and eaten. If you would like to make a survival check, or if you want to know what type of what's going on over there.
I don't know shit.
Oh, fuck.
It's like there might be like actually you see some like brownish fur. There might like dude, that's like some bear fur. Some teeth and stuff scattered. Looks like some bear teeth and some like maybe a couple little claws with some bear claws.
Cool.
Burgle sounds nice right now.
Maybe utilize some of that stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, sure. You can collect if you whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
As a
Bear
as I guess
claws.
Eris, as you moved up there. Well, yeah, it looks like you found like
Around
some
the
bear
boxes
furs.
in that sled. Yeah.
As you look through the crates and the boxes, you do not find much, as it looks like this individual's supplies has heavily run out. However, there is a dog sled and one dog harness.
He picks up the dog harness and then looks at Lucian.
What?
Hmm. Then holds it up to see if it would like fit on him.
I don't like what you're doing right now.
I'm not doing anything.
Even if that did fit me, I'm not strong enough to pull that thing.
Well, maybe we could hook it up to Brennus.
You could pull it, yeah.
Keep me warm.
Big, strong paladin. I bet you would have no trouble pulling it.
That's true. I wouldn't.
Wait, you're a paladin?
I mean, it's
Like
not
a holy
obvious.
warrior type thing?
Exactly. Talvin protects us and guides us on our way.
Oh, I
Praise
can hear it
Talbot.
now. I don't know how I missed that, but yeah, I can hear it.
Yes, listening is very important. You should do it often.
I get bored easily.
I know.
I prefer visual aids, and I pull out some cards.
Only 51, I see.
How did you count that fast? But technically there's 53 if you include the jokers.
Do you think our friends are
play a game.
still alive?
As you say
They're
that, Eris,
natives.
the world begins to spiral as we fade to another scene.
Woo!
So as we see what they're doing. Is there anything else of major interest you guys do before you start winding down?
I'll play a game of cards with Tarragon.
Yay!
Okay. Playing cards and so anything else to take note of?
Nah, I'm warming up.
Okay. So you guys play your cards until it's time to take your rest. You probably each take turns with four of you taking taking just a watch, looking around. Lucy and you can just keep sleeping as your 1 and 2 not your 1 and 2 living people can protect you. And is Dalen and Alec there?
Yes, sir.
So, you two have you're heading back after helping out one of your furry friends, Dalen. I think you and you had briefly talked about it, but one of your comrades had got lost, and Mother Tuscus and Spritzel to quickly find you to help them. And Eronia came along to join as well as one of your friends was running into some issues out in the tundra. You were successful, and you all both quickly went back out to, on the road towards Bremen, trying to make it back up with your party. It's about here. You guys are walking. As you're walking, is there anything of particular interest, Ironi and Wasabi, you're talking about or doing or whatever?
Do you think they're all still alive?
I highly doubt it.
Well, we'll probably die without them, so we should probably try and find them at least.
And as you say that, Eronia, both you make survival checks. Or perception.
Same thing.
Percival.
Eronia, as you worry about your comrades about if they are dead. Wasabi seems pretty confident that they have perished. But you should still go and give a chance to look for them. Wasabi, you see a whole bunch of tracks on this road that aren't that old, and a large congregation of people formed over towards this area. As you head towards that way to investigate, see if it's the tracks of your comrades, see if they are, well, if they were dead or alive at this point. Does Tarragon have a tail?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, then what you would see is the tracks of a group of four. It looks like paired off against another group of four. They may have like came to blows, as it looks like a pretty serious standoff as they met in the road. However, this various groups of fours were actually, then you see the one group of four has two more steps, and this is when it reveals that it must be your allies, as there's two more individuals who look like they're really dragging their feet. They're really almost look like they're shambling, shuffling. Like that's 1 and 2's tracks. And make a 17 is pretty good. You were wrong, Wasabi. They were not in any trouble. There's no fear of facing off. Your allies, who you were worried about, seem to have joined up with other people and were doing sled races down the hill.
Sure is a shame that they died in a sled accident.
You might find some of Tarragon's blood. From when he went flying.
It's like you can one pile you find a couple silver scales. They look to be Tarragon scales.
Tarragon-sized hole right there.
Yeah, Wasabi will hold up one of the scales.
Oh no. Do you really think they're dead?
At least this one.
Where do their bodies go then?
It almost looked like there was some explosion, Wasabi, and somehow Tarragon was here and ended up all the way over here.
Damn, he exploded.
Something happened. He got lost.
And blew himself up.
Oh no. Do you think the wizard did it?
He betrayed the rest of them and killed them. We have figured it out.
Oh, no.
Sounds legit to me.
He learned fireball.
He was hiding his true strength all along.
Or do you think he just killed the Dragonborn? I think he hated him.
Can you blame him?
Or maybe the whole group killed the Dragonborn so roughly that his scales flied over here.
I mean, either way, probably better off, yeah?
Maybe. Well, if they're all dead, where do we go?
Wasabi, there
Probably
does
still
seem
go
to
to
be
town.
there are tracks that are heading this way. That looked to like maybe I don't know, maybe they didn't die.
We just conclude they're dead and leave.
Yeah.
Well, on
you
the
do
odd
see-
chance that one of them lived, we should probably go to the town of all these tracks.
All right.
Would be the group that killed them.
If the group died,
There are-
I'm sure we'll make it okay.
As you can follow the tracks of those people, or if you wish to turn back to Bryn Shander, just let me know if you want to find a new party.
Yeah.
But you can follow those tracks. And as you're walking, you do see something interesting off the side of the road a bit, as it looks to be an abandoned campsite. But there's all sorts of tracks around it. And once more, it looks like the tracks would have been snowed over by this point. This didn't happen that long ago.
Those look pretty fresh. Pretty fresh.
Where's my stupid? There you are. You're right.
Want to go check it out? See if money's
Yeah.
there.
What's the worst that could happen?
Zombies.
Zombies don't exist here. Too cold. That's a lie. They're all over the place.
That's a massive lie.
Literally
I'm
saw
trying to
a
cheer you
monster.
up.
As you move up ahead of Ronia following the tracks, you see what looks to be two different sets of humanoid tracks seem to be sprinting from the camp out towards the road, and that's when you're about to lose them. And it looks like they're running away from a set of very large, more monstrous tracks.
Something not very friendly looks like it's, well, at least was there at some point.
I wonder what it could be. If
Get
they were
closer,
running.
you can make a survival.
Yeah, I'll get closer and check it out.
With that question, as you get on, so if you both, if you move to the monstrous tracks, you can make a survival checks.
21.
Nothing. I wasn't close enough.
I know my monsters. Ooh, there was a top.
Tracks, I know. Is that? Do you see that shit?
Yeah,
It's
that's cool.
fucking production
Value.
I like it. I like
Who's
it.
paying you?
As a Tarragon.
Nice.
Arcadum.
You've seen those
yeah.
many times before, Eronia, and every time you've ran away, as your grandmother told you to never face such a beast, as you've been warned of creatures, the bodies of owls, the bodies of bears, but the faces of owls, owl
Bodies
bears.
of owls. And the faces of a
That would be
bear.
terrifying.
There is an owl bear here, and it wasn't here that long ago. It will eat you in wasabi.
There's an owlbear. We probably shouldn't linger.
However, there
I
is an
would
abandoned
agree.
camp. Would you like to search the tent?
She'll hide the tent. Well,
Well,
I
the
mean,
thing is, the owl bear must have chased after those people, so it's not here
yeah,
anymore.
it's probably killing whoever ran away. Let's go check out the tent.
I mean, there's no shame in it.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of looting.
It's a nice tent.
Both you make me investigation checks.
No,
You're both probably good
stupid.
at those. It's okay.
Oh,
There's no failure. Let's see if anyone else.
She looks outside.
Eronia's worried about Okay, no, actually, Eronia, you get a 0 because you're not searching. You're doing something else. For a second. So Wasabi,
Yes.
you're gonna be a good friend. Eronia.
no,
As
I'm
you search
stupid.
That was right.
With a 15, 15 is pretty good. It's not super good like a 20, but it is pretty good.
But is Aroni helping at all with that roll?
You're doing something else.
Nice.
You got a 0 because you're not searching at all. Like you looked in there and you're like, I'm stupid, and then you turned around, you
I'm
keep an eye out,
stupid.
and you're gonna see something.
I don't know how to look for things.
You're a raccoon. You literally
15's good
don't
roll,
do
and you got a +2. Okay, so here's what that's why you find one little sneaky thing. So amongst his, this was someone's camp, and you find 6 rations. There's a set of winter clothing, a bag of various smooth colored stones, pretty, but there is you find with your little like raccoon like hands and little thieving hands, you find hidden away inside one of the pillows a pouch of 25 gold pieces.
Ah.
As you grab that,
to get me more cheese.
as you hear more shiny things, Eronia, pip up a bit, you then see it. Eronia,
Oh no.
it's coming back. It's coming back. You see this fucking beast that starts making its way through the winter trees.
Am I gonna
What do you
try?
do, Eronia?
She'll just kind of turn to Wasabi. Go. We need to go now.
But I found nice things.
Owlbear.
Right. And you're both going. Are you just trying to run away from it?
We're gonna. I don't know. Do you want to try hiding in the woods, maybe?
See, what would you like to
Very
do?
good
See,
at hiding.
currently, it's heading
That's a
back.
lie. I can try.
Don't worry, I didn't mean to do initiative. That's probably scary.
It's
Oh, no.
Well, that's actually, it's not like a wrong answer. So, what is your guys' initials? You warn him. What's your initial idea to try to just start
Probably
running,
should.
run away, and hide in the forest, or?
Probably should
Uh,
try fighting it off the bat if we have to, but we don't have
Oh,
to.
there's no.
so,
If you try to fight it, you lose. I'll let you know it's automatic.
Yeah,
there is
we
no
should
chance.
run.
your characters know as natives. So is that what you try to do? You try to be what you guys do to escape from the owlbear and then slowly march into.
It's probably good to just go into the woods and try getting away from it. Maybe
Yeah.
leave it. Maybe leave the rations behind, like dump them out in the camp and leave.
Okay, would you like to dump the 6 rations to distract us? You guys can easily run away.
Yeah.
Wasabi cringes at the idea of leaving the food, but he's like, it won't go to waste.
I'd
They'll
ra-
eat.
Better the rations than us.
And as you chose to do that, you're able to dump the rations near the campsite as you both quickly sprint away, probably leap over this small ledge. About this time is when you see the owlbear approaching, and it does slow it down completely as it bends down with its beak and starts devouring the rations. And you both are then easily able then sprint away from the rest of the forest until you reach back to the main road.
Nice.
Call. You just need to do something. See, that made it automatic. Otherwise, it was a skill check for something. I didn't want to do that.
And that's good, because so we would
Skill
have
check
failed.
was scary. I don't think. Well, there was chances. I gave him multiple. Then it turned into a skill challenge. I didn't want. It was supposed to just be a thing you saw. It's a good idea. Good job with the ration. That's good. Good smart move.
Yeah.
Luckily, you're with
as-
the food, man. You got the rations already. We don't need more.
As you all you make your way back to the road, then as you're able to follow those tracks, it's up to you both what you perceive these tracks to be. But from my perspective, I believe you're seeing your party's tracks as you're following the 6. No, it'd be 6 of them.
Are you sure Tarragon exploded? I see enough tracks to account for him.
Like I thought I did.
Does he have some kind of thing that makes him not die?
Maybe scales.
I mean, there's no tail.
Huh?
Like his scales make him tougher. Maybe.
Scales make. Yes, normally, but he's a pretty boy.
Yeah, but he's like a dragon.
He's a pretty boy dragon.
She'll just shrug.
And
Probably never
as
worked a day in his life.
as you shrug and you talk shit about a pretty silver boy, you do see as it starts to get darker, and you both will need to find a place to rest for the night. Off the trail, just a bit, there looks to be an abandoned cabin, and it looks as if the tracks of these people you've been following have made their way to that cabin.
I think we found the corpses of our friends.
Ah,
You
do you
see,
think
you
anything's
see,
left on their bodies?
you see the tracks. They were each hopping, so they just stayed in their own track.
They hopped from here all the way over to here.
But they were keeping that close. Be early on, so say for their early rest, Terragon's probably part of the early rest. I guess I can just ask who would be taking like your guys' like first watch technically.
I'd probably
I'd be
go with
transing
Tira.
first, for sure, because that doesn't last that long.
I'll take first, or I'll take early morning. Either way.
I'd probably volunteer first because I had that thing I planned to do.
Okay, so if you want to do that now, so how about this? What we'll do then? We'll do that now. Then I was thinking about doing that. We'll do that now. Then
I'll take morning.
Okay, so with that, Brennis, where do you 3 sleep or meditate?
I was thinking about
the guy?
utilizing some of this hay, kind of making myself a bed and shit.
Okay.
So,
Do you
maybe
move
stay
the
a bit warmer.
corpse?
Yeah, I guess we can move the corpse, but where do you want
The
to do it?
hide. We got
Here's
the,
your bed,
got the,
Brennis.
we got the hide over here.
There is a
Use that
pelt
too.
there.
It smells like dog.
I like dog.
So, Brennis, where are you sleeping? I'll move your hay pile.
Oh, we're just right here, yeah.
That's right there. Okay, just on the ground.
Yeah.
Eris, where are you sleeping on the pelt? Or you want to sleep? Ooh, want to sleep with Brennis?
He's warm.
You'll notice I'm not that warm.
No.
She did that. She did that with Tarragon in the.
Actually, you know what? He would notice it as you say to go. You're expecting warmth, Eris, or you want to steal someone else's warmth. Brennis is eerily cold. abnormally cold.
I'll have to go cuddle back up with the dragon.
I do have this fur cloak I can share with you.
That'll work.
Where, Lucy, where were you? Where were you meditating at?
I'll be like right here against this.
Okay, it's back against the crate. Okay. And as we got our weights, and no one even needs the pelt. We're good. Paragon, as you sit around the fire, and you feel that urge, that itch in the back of your head, where you know you have to do something. It makes sense. This is what I should do. He deserves it. What do you do, Tarragon? And you'll have to roll. You guys already rolled. So
Yeah.
what do you?
So
what you do?
I would have been keeping a close eye on him, keeping an eye out for the journal. No doubt that he was probably doodling in it at some point tonight, because he's always doodling in it.
Probably.
I would try and just slink up casually, quietly next to him, and when I'm pretty sure he's not listening to me, I'll just swipe the book and then make my way back.
And as you swipe it and then sit back on the fire, you might do a shushing motion to these two, depending if you care. They do stare the whole time. They don't do nothing.
Yeah, they see it, don't do anything.
They just stare.
They probably didn't see shit.
That's true. You were pretty good. I noticed. And then you go to sit back by the fire. Is there anything in particular you're doing, or do you simply just put it away and then just?
I tuck it into the depths of my bag, probably wrapping it in something.
And as you do that, you do feel there's a weight that's lifted off you as you do this. And then about this time, what's Ironia Wasabi doing as you approach the door?
Well, I guess we get to see how many people live.
You do see some firelight from within underneath the doorway.
At
Please
least
don't be the
one.
dragon born. Please don't be the dragon born. Please don't be the dragon born.
She'll just go to open the barn door, whatever this is.
Well, as you go to open it, you need to make an athletics check because something's keeping it closed.
Posing.
Let's see.
See, that's good enough. As you you pull it open with a loud like clink, and hanging on to the handles are 1 and 2, who they do their job. They don't let go, but they got pulled off their feet with Erroneous massive strength. As it rips open and the cold air rushes in, it puts out the fire quickly. As Tarragon, you're getting attacked. Oh wait, never mind. I know these guys.
I
Oh, hey,
pull out
1 and
my
2.
rapier and go, it's us! And you go, oh.
I stay under the light of firebolt.
And everyone wakes up as that.
You see 2 very recognizable silhouettes.
Oh, you
you're
guys
back.
made it.
You're back! I like sheath my rapier and run up
They're
and,
alive.
and try and give them
They're
both a big
alive.
hug.
Ernie will accept the hug.
Hey, told you I had nothing to worry about.
Kill the firebolt.
Does Wasabi accept the hug?
Wasabi will do anything in his power not to be hugged.
We saw a big bear with an owl face.
Oh.
You saw an owl bear? Is it around here?
Yeah. It was
Well, shit, get inside.
they chased someone out of their camp, then we looted the camp, then we ran from it. Wasabi's just
Wasabi-
aura farming
Yeah,
outside.
Please get in here. It is fucking
It is
freezing.
cold out. You're
I
letting the
don't
heat-
want him to hug me.
You're letting the heat out.
As soon as I go in, he's going to wrap his creepy, scaly arms around me, and it's going to make me mad.
Depending how long you're out there with Wasabi, you might have to make a con save.
Come on in! The fire was great.
Ice slowly begins to form on your whiskers.
1 and 2.
I don't
close the
chase
doors.
you.
1 and 2
I
hugs
just
him.
Kind of, I just kind of stood there with my arms wide. Okay. Not a hugger. I get it. Not everyone is.
So close the door.
I'll put 1 and 2 back on him.
They look downtrodden. They look 1 and 2 look more depressed than normal because they failed. Their heads are down. They're moving a little bit slower.
1 and 2, it's good to see you guys again.
They give you the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
You made
Damn.
them look bad. And you don't know
You
what
know-
you did.
She likes them too. That's so sad.
Thought you were dead.
I'll say this, Lucian. Part of what I did, part of this memeing. With that, you do see some weird life out of them. There is some emotion showed, even if it's slight, and it also could be you imagining it, but it's there.
What do you mean that you thought I was dead?
On
Yeah,
some of your
all-
scales. Thought you were dead.
Yeah, all the hints pointed to you being dead. Surprisingly.
I mean, I'm just going to say it came close a couple of times. Lucian nearly died.
I did.
Who else nearly? But Aris nearly died as well. Yeah, it was pretty close when those
It's
ghost
true.
hands attacked us.
Very true.
Oh.
But we all lived.
But I saved the day with my powerful magics.
He was our hero.
Nice.
How did you guys get on?
Yeah.
Apart from the owlbear fiasco. You got
Not-
across the river okay, I see.
Yeah, it was honestly not too bad of a trip.
The river was fine. It's fucking easy.
Yeah, wait, how did you cross the river? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, so I guess for the memory, Wasabi Rodi, you did have because okay, this is actually kind of important. Whenever guys went past Targos towards Bremen, the road has completely snowed over. It's part of what made their travel longer. There is no road anymore once you're heading towards Bremen, and you guys had to pass a river, and the river is actually painfully dangerous. Look, and you guys probably slowed you down greatly, and you probably actually used a good bit of your resources, some like spell slots, whatever, to get through it.
Well,
That's
passing that
falling in
river,
the streets.
that thing was kind of fucked up.
A great time.
I mean,
I
messed
skated
up.
across
Sorry.
that thing.
Oh, you did kill it. I hate to do it.
Took me back to my circus days. We didn't have ice there, but it reminded me of it.
How is Spritzel then? Everything alright?
He is fine. So is Dimitri. Both are good.
It's great to hear. So what did you do? What was the trouble? Did you fight a dragon?
No, you see, Dimitri gets stuck a lot. This time he got stuck under some rubble. There was a bit of an avalanche.
That sounds heavy.
It was.
Lots of digging. I mean, Oronia did digging. I
Dimitri
watched.
should be more careful.
Which one's Dimitri again?
You did not
Definitely
meet
be
him.
more
He's
careful.
one of our more what is human term? Like scout. Yeah.
I see. Well, this place used to be a hunter's cabin, I think, so might have a difficult time finding somewhere comfortable to sleep.
There is a dead person upstairs.
There's also
If you
a
want to
dead corpse
speak with him.
upstairs.
I can't speak to the dead.
Do I normally speak to bodies? Is that
I'm not.
hobby?
I don't think he's a particularly good talker, but I think he's an excellent listener.
Lights are flickering in my house.
What's the deception?
Zabi was trying to hide the fact that he smiled at the joke, but he
Oh.
failed miserably.
Not your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason the lights flickered and I smiled.
Also, you smile all the time when there's a flickering flame in front of you.
What else am I supposed to smile about?
I don't know, being in the company of great friends.
I don't have any friends.
But I thought we were all friends. We've had life and death experiences together, nearly died together. Although you weren't really there for the nearly
I mean-
dying part, to be fair. Maybe that's what you mean. But yeah, Lucian and I are best buds because I literally saved his life.
Known each other for like 4 days.
I'll give you guys a night. So I
To be
actually wrote
fair.
this. Would you guys like to know how long you've been together? I actually thought
About
At this point, it's been weeks.
I'm going to say like 72 hours.
roughly. Actually, so part of it is certain people have been together a little bit longer. Wasabi's the newest by far, but the rest of you were all together briefly before the campaign started. Take a rough, I believe it's roughly 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
since
Rough.
the campaign started, like 72
Since the campaign started.
hours.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
To be
We
fair,
had
we
72
said
hours of playtime.
Roughly. Wasabi's a lot less than that. Wasabi's like a week less.
Okay. Well, in that case, we've known each other for like a week.
I mean, to be fair, we all rushed immediately when we knew Brennus was in trouble, so clearly we all care somewhat for each other.
This is true.
We all survived an avalanche together, and then those weird ass creatures that you saved us from, Wasabi, that killed the dwarves.
That was really traumatic.
How do you think I feel? I saved the people that killed my best friend.
It was self-defense.
He was trying to eat us.
He was crazy.
If you want to get technical, you can blame me for it if you're that hung up about it.
Y'all, my
Good,
attack by actually
I will.
missed.
It's his fault.
There, now you can be friends again, and I can not be.
I mean, that's what Happy always used to say. He always said things were usually the elves' fault. I wasn't really sure, but apparently that is the case, since Lucian's taking the blame. I just thought Happy was, racist.
Sounds like he was.
Cool.
So, fuck Happy, I guess.
Yeah, he could be a bit mean.
I'm gonna go look at the body.
Did you
I
guys
do
do
like
any
it. I'm
kind
not
of
happy that you all should know.
like
Please go,
rights
Galen.
for the body? Anything?
Erodia,
I didn't want to go see it.
You see that this body at one time Erodia was holding something and its hand's been almost ripped off to get to it.
What the hell did you do?
Stop yelling.
No.
I didn't know you were so sacred, Wasabi.
I'm not.
What did you do to it, Brennus?
Yes, Bernice.
You are muted, by the way, Mark. There.
Aronia, help me
What
take
did
this
you
body
do to
outside.
the body?
It's too cold. Can we do it later?
Your Rare starts
We
shaking.
just open the
Brennus.
door
What
and
did
throw it outside. It's not like we have to take it very far.
Oh, by the way, guys, since we're all together again,
Oh shit.
Uh,
yes.
Oh no.
I then start divvying up everyone's gold pieces from the haul that we had.
Woohoo, payday!
Ooh.
That was
Everyone
you
gets
answering you guys.
18 gold pieces.
Mungie.
Money.
Thank you
you.
much.
18 gold pieces.
18 gold pieces each.
Now, dude, you don't have to say anything openly. There is no wrong answer. Wasabi, the 25 gold you found, did you keep that hidden from Eronia?
I share it with Aronia.
Okay, so Erroneous.
But I share it with Aronia up here. Yeah.
Okay, well, we could be learning some character stuff. Maybe he was selfish and kept it. Maybe he thought he would.
We should really just share with the whole group.
She helped him with a favor, so he'll pay.
She
her.
did. She spotted the owl
Yeah.
bear too.
He'll,
No,
he'll
she did
split. He'll split some of the gold.
The question is, do you give her 13 or 12?
12.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Selfish.
split Wasabi in half
Selfish.
with my axe.
I mean, I would have go 20. I would have went 25. I get 20, you get 5.
She dug.
Oh,
dug
I get
all
25,
the
you get
stuff,
1.
Just didn't help me look for anything. She stood outside. So I keep the 1 extra gold for finder's fee.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
I had the plan, though, that kept the owlbear at bay.
Wasted good food.
As Paragon pass around some of the wealth, Wasabi, did you want to give a proper burial to this individual? Do you want to just throw him outside?
Oh, that's my proper
Gonna
burial.
burn-
I
gonna
want to
burn
feed him
his
to the
body?
elements.
Okay. As you can bring him outside to a place, and you may say a simple
Funny.
prayer to it's a stone bunny we established.
Oh.
Too big. It's fucking so look. It's your writing. It's your stone mount. It's your new Frank for the raccoon. Okay.
This is what
Let's
I picture
see.
the bunny to be.
What's
Uh-oh.
the big ass thing with horns? Is that a jackrabbit?
Where? Where?
It's like a rabbit with horns. Is that not real?
That's a jackrabbit.
Oh, just in real life. Okay, I think it's like on the map.
Yes.
I'm like,
But
Or
Uh,
jackalope.
jackrabbit. Those things are
Yeah.
fucking huge.
oh, yeah, they're like, yeah, they have big old horns. You bring the body out, and you probably do say a simple prayer to Vince, and you do, and you head on away. As you do watch, briefly, you do see what looks like an owl-faced creature begin to emerge from the forest and move towards the body, as you then probably quickly head on inside to not have it see you.
He is laid to rest properly.
Wonderful.
Looked at
Isn't
rest to me.
Isn't your properly like
He
when
was
when
sleeping
things
in his
eat
bed, right?
the dead?
It is part of the cycle of life.
Did you eat him?
No,
Then what?
no, I
happened?
fed him to a friend that we brought here.
Eating the dead is not a good idea.
Wait, you brought a friend?
Yeah, he's like big. He's like a bear, but has a cool face.
The old bear's outside.
But don't worry, he's fed. I fed him.
Fuck. Well,
Um,
it'd be
Yeah, if you need to
fun
take a
watch
pee-pee
me in
break,
here.
don't go outside alone.
I guess that trough over there can be the bathroom.
Not by my bed, please.
You can always move.
I mean, we could
Yep.
move it next to Lucian's bed.
I don't have a bed.
Well, just next to wherever you are.
I can move pretty easily. Anyway, I'm going to go back to trancing.
go back into your meditation. As the night grows ever more late, is there anything else of interest you all wish to do as you have met back up together, alive?
Oh, after my trance, I'm gonna notice that the thing that keeps
It's whenever
me
you
portable
want.
is
Oh,
gone.
it's up to you as your character when you logically think Lucian would notice it. He's tired right now. I imagine he goes back to his trance. So whenever it's probably a morning thing. He probably does a morning thing with it. But whenever you think Lucian notices it, that is open ended. We'll see how
After-
it goes.
4 hours have passed. My trance ends, and I notice that it's gone.
Okay, so real quick, we'll say as will that be you can be set up for a last watch if you would like, and you can relieve Brennan. So I believe it's taking one of the later watches at your 4
I'll
hours.
take early warning.
and-
I'll prepare my spells in the morning.
Okay. Then is there anything else of interest happening before I'm gonna have it doesn't sound like nothing. Wasabi, do you sleep in the cage?
No.
You don't have to sleep in
No.
yeah,
I just like make a pile of hay.
Ariel, where do you sleep at? Would you like a hay pile? What's wrong with the cage, Wasabi?
That's where he belongs.
There's another hay pile. Anyone?
He's not playing Falca anymore.
No, that's 'cause
where-
he's
where-
English.
Where do you choose to sleep, Tarragon, or do anything on this night?
Next to the fire with my bedroom. I want the
Okay.
heat.
Then, as we come upon the last watch, it is still dark outside. But what is this? I guess that's a bedroll.
I guess that's a sleeping roll. I don't know.
What the heck is that supposed to
That's
be?
the
It's a
weirdest.
bedroll.
It's a bear. It's a roll.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
shadow
actually-
roll. That's not an
It's
opening.
rolled up.
Yeah.
I
and I'll
am
use
aware.
my,
Actually, Tarragon,
use
what
my-
color bedroll do you want?
Silver.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
really.
Or blue. I'll go blue.
Casa picked a
No, you get silver!
Hey, there is
That's-
a silver one.
Actually, just a stone plate
That-
with a pill.
Your head by the fire.
Dragons sleep on gold, so.
Okay.
And I'll use my backpack as a pillow.
Okay. There's your backpack curled up there. As we are close to the morning, but not quite there in the final watch, Brennus and Lucian are both awake, ready to be up on for this final watch. As you awaken Lucian, you go through your morning routine, and that's when you typically sketch or read from your journal, and that's when you notice it is gone.
Stand up, immediately start freaking the fuck out. Looking around, spinning in circles.
What's wrong, Elf?
Open this crate. Open this crate.
There's some dog chew toys and a dog ball.
Look at 1 and 2. Run over to them. Get under their cloaks, see if they fucking stole it, because now they're turning human for some reason. They're acting fucking weird. I go, did you take it?
See, and now this is when you're extra annoyed, because now they act like their normal self, because they just stare at you
Yeah,
blankly.
now they're doing nothing. Like, oh, fuck's sake.
You,
Yeah. Do the same to 2.
same situation.
Like, look at Brennus.
What's wrong?
Did you take something from me?
Me?
Eris, you are safe
Yes.
right now.
Take something from you? Like
Yes.
steal?
Yes.
I'm not a thief. Knife here.
Don't ask if you were a fucking tiefling. I asked if you stole from me.
Well, that's would make me a thief, would it not?
Insight check.
Okay, make an insight check. You don't really have to roll it. I guess you could roll persuasion if you wanted to, Mar, but 13. I'd say 13 you, but like, yeah, it seems like he's telling the truth.
Understand where it would be. I didn't take
Tell
it
me
out.
now. Do you think someone stole it here?
There is.
Do we have a thief amongst our midst? Do we
I
put
took it
their head
out.
on a pike for thievery?
Nice. You also believe he's being truthful on that, Lucy.
I used it before the run and wasabi. And then I go upstairs to check wasabi. Stealthily.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. I'm gonna give him like a once over glance, I guess, or like look. I don't want to touch him.
You hear me?
Coming right
Now
behind
we
you.
can.
Did you not slide a hand? Did you not hear that part?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if yeah, slide a hand. It begins passive.
Ha!
Okay, so that beats Eroni and Wasabi's passive. As you, are you there, Dalen?
I think he's
Fuck
getting
yeah,
water.
please. Alright, I'll take Aronia first.
Yeah, you don't find nothing. Well, yeah, you don't find anything. Just, yeah, you can do it.
You
slide a
probably
hand.
find Tarragon's missing playing card amongst Wasabi stuff.
That's what I was gonna see. I was
I'll
gonna let
leave
Dalen
it.
save it.
And
There you
cheese.
go.
That's not mine.
Find a bottle of wine. Has a bunch of hand axes.
What are you looking for, Lucian?
Just so many X's. What the fuck? It's I'll
You
lift
look-
up my arm and show you my empty holster. My fucking book is gone. I don't know how anyone would have got to it.
A book? That's how you know it wasn't me. What the fuck am I going to do with a book?
About this time,
My
Aaron,
apologies for
Jared, you
thinking
wake
you
up.
were literate.
What is
Jared-
all the what is
Aaron, right above you.
noise?
Hey, everybody, wake the fuck up!
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
wakes up.
God.
Terragon's about to wake up to you.
There's a roll over
Well,
day and
what's happening?
glance up at-
I sit up and draw my rapier. Are we under attack again?
Why are we
At any
shouting?
time, but not right now.
Did you take
Anyway.
anything from me?
Oh,
I didn't take anything from you.
I just put my rapier down on the ground next to me and put my head back down.
Nope, get your ass up, Tarragon. I'll come over and I'll
Inciting
just
her
kind
to
of like
12. That's not good.
lightly,
I'm tired.
lightly push you with my foot.
What's the big deal? I was on watch first, you know.
Oronia, if anyone
Yes.
comes up those stairs, kill them.
All right.
He just pulls his pillow over his head and
She'll-
screams into it.
So try like rolling your head over to the side to look at the stairs, but you can't because her horns are in the way.
Clunk.
Dragon.
Oh,
Tarragon's
you-
just sitting.
Ew, you'd have to
Tarragon's just
sleep on
sitting
your
up
back.
with his eyes
Oh,
like
gross.
yeah.
Yeah,
open.
you'd have to.
Paragon.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Yes, friend.
I have to.
Take something from me.
Someone has taken our friend's belongings.
Like what? What did I take from you?
Open my cloak and show you the holster. My book is gone.
Don't you have another one? Isn't there like that one, another one right there? I point at your spell book.
I'm missing my spell book. I'm missing my sketchbook.
I didn't know you drew. You don't talk enough about yourself, you know.
Oronia, go help him find his diary.
What's going on? By the commotion, you think a sketchbook got stolen or
He's
something.
lost his book.
It's very important.
take it.
Book. It is not just some
It
novelty.
could be in the snow. Have you thought of that? We did trudge around in the snow for half a day.
But I just used it before we went to bed. Before they
Maybe-
came.
Maybe the owl bear stole it.
Get up, dragon.
Do you think the owlbear came in here and just stole my fucking book without eating us
Well,
all?
I wasn't
Jeffrey
on
would
watch.
never take a book from us.
Why are we naming owlbears?
Jeffrey?
He's a nice guy.
1, 2, you didn't see anything, did you?
They don't speak.
Shake their heads.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Just stare ahead, Alec. just stare back at you.
Now, do you think I stole your book? You think that I would be sleeping so soundly if I had taken it?
Okay, let's get a gaslight check. Let's just get a
Yeah. I've been fighting everyone in this motherfucker.
Well, I was letting it go for a little bit. Now we're part of. Let's see how good his deception is. So let's see how let's see if it's a fatty roll. If he gets you above a 20, then
Now,
we're gonna-
come on, dice
I'm
goes.
gonna see. Yeah, let's see how.
Insight
let's see
on
how
him
big
too?
it is. I think
My
you might
dice
still be.
gods.
30-20.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
a nat 20 if I end. So.
But with this, AJ, do an insight. Everyone else, it's up to your character what you believe. Let's not get a whole bunch of spam. Let's have a-
Aronia doesn't think
Alright,
anyone
I
here
will
would
say,
do
I
anything
did
wrong.
not take this book.
That's what. Which yeah. So,
It's called
He's-
naivete, Everonia.
yeah. He seems to be in just as much shock as you, Lucian. He seems to almost like be. Well, what did the fuck he say? Gaslighting ass. He's like
I said, do you think I would sleep so soundly if I had taken? your
It's
book?"
almost. It's almost. It's like. It's like it's so
He
absurd.
also
you're
said
confronting-
you draw. Like he hasn't.
Yeah.
yeah.
But he seems pretty convincing. However, there's still no mistaking that you know you had it in here. I just had it.
I'm gonna
It-
fucking turn this place
admit it.
upside down. I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
I'm flipping shit over.
Have you checked
All
the
right,
fire?
everybody, empty your belongings. Right here on the floor. No one's leaving this cabin till we find Lucian's good.
I'm a little confused at your willingness to help me, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
He just wants to put my head on a spike like in your
Paladin.
drawing.
You want the drawing of you.
Anybody.
Yeah, make it reality.
Let anybody.
No,
Take their
somebody
hand.
broke the law. We have a thief. Cannot
is
stand
true.
for thievery.
You know, I'm pretty sure people are innocent until proven guilty.
Nay.
Not a lawful paladin.
Not America.
As
Guilty
the
until you prove yourself innocent.
paladin of Talvin makes his command for all to show their
Well then, Paladin, prove yourself innocent since you're so eager. Go
I
first.
will
Stop.
empty all
I'll be
my
starting with-
belongings. Right here on the ground.
I'll look through them.
As you empty anything, is there anything of and you can private mess me up. I don't think there's anything that I need to make serious note of they see. You can say if there is anything. I guess it might be a roleplay thing. You want to describe the stuff they see? If you genuinely drop everything?
Yeah, I just drop. I don't have a lot with me.
That's what, yeah, but is there anything of interest they see? Like that stands out for Brennus?
Not really.
Okay.
Just
That might be itself.
the most interesting thing would probably be that Aurora dust that he recently picked up.
Very, very simple. Very utility based. What he drops.
Need to carry anything more, they'll just weigh you
There
down.
might be a house because you were part of the military over in general there
Yeah,
might
like
be
an
a
insignia.
militia. There might be a militia insignia of Carrigan
Yeah,
involved.
it's actually a tattoo. I don't know if you guys have seen me without my armor.
And I
But
can-
yeah,
and
you
I can
have.
see that.
You have.
Yeah.
You have seen that.
We haven't
Here's-
stripped yet.
Here's what I got
Oh,
with Aronia's inventory.
Yeah, and this might be a roleplay thing. If you guys have anything of interest, you should. I should think of it.
You're like, click.
No, not the wine! And you pick up that quickly before it falls to the ground.
Almost splatters on the ground.
I'm sorry for even accusing you.
Told you I'm no thief. Now, anybody else is innocent, they will do the same.
This is
Fine,
this is
my
this
backpack's
is
over
Mark's
there.
symbol,
That-
by the way.
Be my guest.
Yeah,
Duck
yeah,
hit
yeah.
it.
Castle with a fish. Yeah, this was Bridge Shanders, which I don't think I've shown you.
It's corn with antlers.
Eris will toss her
Or
backpack
we-
on the ground
Harvest
and go back to helping
I'll
the raccoon
look through it.
cook.
How many dildos do I see?
Is there? So I guess unless there's if there's any interest, you guys want to comment off to your
Put
party
them
and what
in
they
there.
noticed. Is there anyone who doesn't wish to clean out their entire inventory to prove their utmost loyalness, to their
Wasabi.
trustworthiness? Okay, so anyone else?
Wasabi's so
is
Wasabi's
reluctant
busy
since-
cooking.
But
So you
if-
see
if
Wasabi
it's
doesn't
Chris.
do it, Tarragon. Oh, I see. That's
So Tarragon is reluctant to do it, but he
Okay.
probably would do it if
Okay.
pressed.
So Lucian, you see so currently Tarragon and Wasabi haven't dumped their stuff out. Lucian,
To our
you invade their
very
privacy.
guilty
No.
looks on their faces.
Why? I don't feel guilty. Why would there be a guilty look on my face?
Well, it's awfully suspicious that you two aren't dumping your shit out.
But-
So it's
but
one of you.
That's because I've got lots of little things. Dumping it out on this floor, which has lots of holes in it, would be quite dangerous. I might do something.
Go through it then.
Fine. I unstrap the tent from my backpack, put it on the floor next to me. Says, "Here, have a look for yourself. Take a look."
Dump all your shit out onto the floor.
I said not to do that.
And,
What else do I see beside my fucking sketchbook?
Yeah, and then they don't see it.
So
Sketchbook, you see it.
you'll hear a heavy metal clunk as a grappling hook hits the deck. A box of tools, a bar of soap, my rations. That's about it. The only other thing Tarragon really has is lots of little pouches he wears across his body, but
Ooh.
they're nowhere near big enough to hold a book.
I got actually question, Farseer.
Yeah,
Private message question.
sure.
Uh-oh.
How many dildos you have in you?
Message I sent. I think you have 2 right now.
I'm only aware of. I didn't realize.
Unless I'm
started one.
forgetting. There was the beginning one that's your background one.
Then okay, then if I've got one for my background, that's in my pouch on my body.
Basically, I'm curious if you dropped those 2 things on the ground.
No, those are always on my person. That's in a pouch.
Okay, so then Lucian would see that Tarragon keeps a pouch to himself. Then that he probably keeps pretty close. to himself.
I'm just gonna say in my inventory I have like 6 pouches.
But he probably has a couple. See, he doesn't drop all his stuff. Is what I'm getting. I'm curious about those
No.
2 things. Because
But
those
the
2 things
pouches are
definitely
nowhere
talk
near
about.
big enough to hold a book. That's the thing, though. So
Then I
That's
don't
where he is.
care.
Okay, then that's all I need.
The sketchbook does fall out though, correct?
nope,
No,
doesn't fall out of the backpack.
Oh.
I had a character. Corvo knows where it is.
Uh-oh, prison pocket?
Oh.
Wasabi.
Do you think it just fell through a floorboard, maybe?
What do you want, elf?
Well,
Could do
that's
terrible
good.
with floorboards then.
I will help you look for the full road.
Anyone got a crowbar?
I might.
Does it look like I have a crowbar? I gesture to all my stuff on the floor.
Yeah,
One player can have one. That's an adventure gear item. One person, someone can have a crowbar.
I
Yeah,
start
if
gathering
someone
my
gives it to
shit.
her, she'll start just tearing off planks from the floor.
You can have one, Eronia. You have
Cool.
a crowbar. Actually,
You
no, you
find
can
one in
find
the
one in the
corner.
tab. Yeah, there's one in the cab. Yeah, you can find a crowbar.
Dope.
You can start breaking the fucking ground.
Yeah, she'll just
Okay,
start
one
pulling
thing
off
I will
planks.
say that fella.
Yeah, you start pulling planks.
Well, one thing that I will say, fella, is
Sure,
my circus costume that was in my back. That's what I look like. It's like a
Is it
clown
like
costume.
tidies, like the tight acrobat outfit?
Like
No, it's
trapeze
like
outfit.
that's more like a clown outfit.
No.
Nice.
And of course the disguise kit, which has all the makeup.
All right, I'll drop your bag then.
Do
Oh, is it over here?
That's a cool outfit.
Thank you. It's very
Haven't found it.
colorful.
Can you guys look somewhere besides my cooking station?
This is
Is
where he
the
was
only
staying.
one. Yes.
You should cook faster.
It's a little hard whenever people are talking.
You're the only one who hasn't emptied their things, and I still haven't found it. Can I just take a look?
No. What's mine is mine. And I do not take what is not mine.
I mean, you kind of took my card.
Your card was mine.
If you believe everything is yours, it is.
Caragon just kind of shrugs his shoulders in defeat of that. He has nothing to say to that. Guess it is now.
The only book I ever carry on my person is the Bible.
What's
What the
that?
Bible?
He slaps it. He slaps his cookbook that's by his feet.
This is
Holy
all I
shit.
have. I don't take any other books.
Guess I'll inside them. I mean, I've been doing it to everyone else.
do it for Wasabi. See if you try. If you roll low, you don't believe him. You just it's just a fucking raccoon. It's up to you if you want to trust me. You don't know this guy.
What, you think that's because
Yeah,
I'm a
but yeah.
raccoon? I take everything in sight?
Yeah, saves your life though.
I mean, yeah.
As he says this, his bag like flops over, and the squeaky dog ball just like rolls away.
I'll look in
No,
there.
that-
I'll look in
As
there.
it rolls away, Wasabi, and you go over here, and you go and pick it up, and you do see like the skinning area along with the fish, and something you would notice right away. Oh, that's what happened to his dog. And you pick up the ball, and you go back to your cooking.
I hate that dog.
Of times.
Going back, is there like still like a skinning knife or anything over there?
Yeah, there'd be simple knives. They're not nice though.
Very
That's what you're looking
knife.
for. But they're simple utility based. They would work.
Okay, good. I'll just anything that's useful for survival, I'll take.
You
I mean,
can
looks
you
like
can
a
add it.
fishing rod.
You can add a dagger. There is fishing.
Dagger.
There's fishing gear in here.
I will take that.
One set of fishing tackle and whatever. I think it's a D&D Beyond item.
Cool. So dagger and fishing.
I mean the cooking.
See, I only take things that are mine.
He slaps his new fishing box.
As your guys' rest was, so you're somewhat interrupted, but this is what you'll be doing today. But Lucian, you were unable to find it. What are you going to do next, or do you have to? Is there anything else you wish to do on this topic?
If a depressed person could look more depressed, Lucian looks like that.
And-
He sort of disassociates a little bit. Fucks off.
Heads on off by itself. Here's your pile.
Thank you. Glad you're keeping track.
So just my fucking piles.
I'll sit against the wall and put my knees to my chest and just curl up. Put my head in my knees.
It seems
Huh?
that book was very important to him.
Where could it have gone? It's not like it just walked off.
Maybe the owl bear took it.
Like, how?
Jeffrey doesn't need to read. Why would he take a book?
Maybe it's in his backpack.
Maybe he wanted to light
Maybe
a
he
fire
put
to
it
get
there
warm.
by mistake.
There's a foul plot afoot.
Brennan,
Wasabi's
your
dumping
backpack.
out his.
You're the most
burnt
paladin-y motherfucker.
Make a based on your paladin aura, make a insight check. You have to be a 20 though. You have to beat you have to beat his 20 from early. We'll see. You'll get it. You're the only one who gets a chance. Someone did it though. You have no evidence, but you fucking know somebody is. You are armed, and you fucking know, and this fucking bullet's gonna go off. Someone fucking catching it. Someone did it, but you're not sure who, Brennis. You must still investigate.
So much
I'm
distrust
I'm
within
just
the
gonna
group.
say,
Dun, dun, dun.
if I have to get the thing where I have to do something evil again, I know exactly what the fuck I'm doing with that book.
So with that, if you let me know if there's anything particular you guys wish to do, but you guys can get where you're basically going to spend a day of downtime here. Over the day, one thing that got briefly talked about is harvesting the knucklehead trout for ration stuff, and then also attempting to make a scrimshaw carving. They are worth some money, and depending on how it goes, you've learned that sometimes they can have interesting, unnatural results, such as the bone charm that Brennis has. But besides that, I guess we can go down the list. So like it'd be, Eris, is there anything in particular you're doing just on your day of resting?
Eris would probably try maybe to comfort him.
Okay, well, so you can head over to Lucian as incredibly down trodden.
It's not as a matter of being nice. She just really wants to know why the book is so important to him, because it could be a powerful book and she could steal it maybe for herself.
Yeah, well, then as you keep that in the back of your head, okay, so as you approach Lucian, what do you say to him? We know your intent.
Lucian, do not be so downtrodden. I'm sure it'll turn up.
Look up at you.
You must have just misplaced it.
Sorry, what did you say?
The voice
Must
just
have
came in.
misplaced it. Hello?
Maybe it was magical means, but I don't know. Farrell stole it or something.
Make a history check, Eris. This is a remembering check.
Farrell? That name seems familiar, but
You don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, this is a remember to see if you remember the last time he was using the book. that's what it's for remembering.
I don't even remember the last time I saw the book in your hand, honestly.
I used the
Are you
book
sure
like
you used it
drenched.
before you went to bed?
I did. Before Ronnie and Wasabi came back even. But I don't know. If it's gone, it's gone, I suppose.
Maybe
Okay.
you will just have to use this as an opportunity to start over.
Not that easy, Eris.
Never is. But it's easier than just lying here dying.
You know, if Tarragon thinks the owlbear took it, I believe him. We should go hunt it down.
That would be a fool's errand.
I think Wasabi would be upset if we did that.
Couldn't you make some good food out of owlbear meat, though?
I've never tried.
Never known anyone that survived the encounter with them.
What about you, Wasabi? Have you ever eaten owl there?
Why are you talking about owlbear meat?
Because it stole the journal.
It is highly unlikely.
I mean, what else happened to it?
It's a powerful
Somebody
wizard
took
in
it.
disguise.
We have maybe
Something or
Maybe
someone
changed himself into a gust of wind and took it.
got under my
Perhaps.
cloak, under my arm, and took it.
I made it was one of those
Sometime.
spectral hands. They didn't like us defeating them, so they came and stole your book.
But none of that makes sense.
I'll say, give me for this is a second. Give me one more. Give me another deception.
Put
They're
my
kind
head
of
back
pushing.
between my
He's
knees.
kind of pushing it a little bit, so we'll see. He rolled really good. Okay,
I'm
14. That's still a solid roll. Let's have. Okay, it's up to you as your own character, Lucian for sure. Anyone can make an insight roll, but it's up to you. Like Ironia, I don't know if Ironia can tell.
No,
But-
Aronia just
yeah.
believes.
No,
I'm
but
not, yeah, I'm sulking.
okay,
Lucy.
you're probably not paying attention anymore.
My
anyone
head
else-
is in my knees. I'm
If
sulking.
anyone else would like
course.
to be present,
Please no one else. It'll be amazing.
Tarragon's he's very
My
good.
last chance.
He genuinely, you guys, well, yeah, but maybe the fucking Frostfingers did take it. Well, how the fuck did that happen?
I am at a
No
loss.
way. He's being crazy. It's not. No, he's stupid. It's a silly idea.
I don't know. I was gonna see if I had a
This
chance.
place is cursed.
Dang.
This place must be cursed. We should burn it down and leave.
Fast. Everyone.
Okay. Then, as Lucian, even more somber as all the ideas. So far, the ideas where it could be are Owlbear took it, Frostfingers took it, or one of these
fucking
people.
stole it for someone.
Well, if that's what you think, or I'd say, or most likely what he believes is that one of these people he thought he was getting to know and starting to getting to trust, one of them took it from him, and now it's been a significant amount of time without finding it, so they're keeping it from you. Or maybe something strange did happen, such as the workings of the owl demi-goddess, but he probably feels very alone right now. So, with that then, if there's anything else you'd like to add, feel free to do so, Jared. But just for the next person doing thing, is there anything of note you're doing, Eronia, as you're pulling out floor? You're tearing the whole place apart, Eronia. You're not finding it, but you're welcome to tear through as much as you want.
Yeah, she's just tearing shit up. I don't know. I don't think it's here, but I'm gonna keep trying.
There you go. Yeah, at one point, you just fucking pick up a box and throw the box at the wall. You're like, oh, it's not there.
I think now she's having fun breaking shit.
And
Just
yeah,
gonna destroy your room.
at a certain point, it's a good time.
Sabi
well,
is
then-
capitalizing and taking the wood you break and putting it in the fire.
I was about to say, a great way to make firewood.
There you go. Keep fire going. Is there anything else of interest on this day you're doing with Sabi to take note of? There is a fish. I know Brent has talked about with the fish as well, but there's the knuckle.
If anyone brings up the fish, he's gonna try to sell, do survival rolls.
No,
on
I
it.
think Brent is man with the tattoo of a castle and a fish. I think.
Did you notice the fish over there?
So yeah, you two. I guess you two might notice it then if you say anything to each other.
Oh, I noticed it, but it's not mine. See, I don't take things that aren't mine.
Are you dead?
Lucian starts crying.
Are you dead?
No.
The owner of that fish is dead up there in the room. Till you guys took him outside. That fish don't care.
Oh. So what you're saying is, it's mine.
Yes.
He clambers up on top.
Would you like to harvest the fish, Wasabi?
Yeah.
Brennus, would you like to join him?
I will give you the help action.
Nice.
Tell you where
So-
to take the cut choices, because this is just like the knucklehead my father used to catch.
Okay. And so with that, you can have advantage, Wasabi, for survival. This is I want to see how you're collecting some rations for it. You can make some knucklehead.
Not great, but not terrible.
Get it. No, but it's good enough. You're able to collect 4 rations from it, and also clear way where it's not a pristine one, but with the help of Brennus, you guys are able to collect the bone piece head, which is worth money. It's like ivory. It's not a perfect one by any means, but it is still one. I think there might be tools in here, but do either of you have tool proficiencies of any type to maybe make this into a scrimshaw? You can also just sell the chunk of ivory.
No, I can play the flute. You guys haven't learned that yet, but I can play the flute.
Well, you guys did see Tarragon.
All I've got is like herbalism tool stuff or my cook utensils, which I already have.
Okay, so you wouldn't have such skills. I guess you have seen Tarragon use his tool or stuff before, yeah. But you have this chunk of ivory gold. I think it's worth maybe 5 gold pieces. I have to look. It's not worth all, but
Right.
it's gold.
5 gold pieces is a lot of gold.
It is a lot. They're worth a lot of money. I'd have to think because it's based on towns too. So I have to
Awesome
think. But it's
fancy
definitely
drawing on it,
gold.
though. It's worth 50. See?
Might be more worth like a gold piece than when someone crafts into a fine piece of scrimshaw.
Actually,
Becomes
slicing and chopping wasabi will toss the head to Brennis.
Excellent.
Don't let it go to waste.
I won't.
Would you like to find? Would you like to just keep the chunk? Would you like to attempt to try to craft into a scrimshaw on this day?
Oh,
Say that for another
I
time.
mean, yeah. I'm not any good at it.
You'd have to probably find someone with such tool proficiencies then.
Yeah.
Or go on your own. Maybe in towns you can always find somebody.
Yeah. So I'll take something. I'll cut off a piece of this hide that Eris used as a blanket, and wrap it
Okay.
up so it doesn't leave knucklehead juice all in my backpack.
Nice.
And I'll put it in my pack.
Oh. Collect the bone piece. With that, is there anything else on this day you, Brennis or Wasabi, are wishing to do of interest?
Just keeping an eye on everybody, watching their behaviors. There's a thief here. I know it.
Wasabi probably just makes whatever meals are necessary and hands them out.
Make some this knucklehead try like knuckle belly soup, whatever it was, something like that. Okay, make some or make some sushi from the
Thanks,
fishy.
Wasabi.
Not terrible.
Is
It's
the joy of Tarragon greatly seems to greatly counter the sadness from the corner of the room.
He's trying to wrap the little sushi rolls, and as he hears thanks Wasabi, he like drops one of them, and that's the one he gives to Tarragon.
I think even if Tarragon noticed, he'd still eat it.
Don't worry, 5-second rule.
I'm sure it will taste delicious.
I did not cook it.
Ah, thank you. You're the best.
Yeesh.
Yes, but you made it with love, and I appreciate that.
Yeesh.
Thank you.
With the depressed elf, he'll like getting close and like kind of stick it towards the corner of his mouth.
Leave
Fish.
on the floor, please.
If you don't
Thank
eat,
you.
you're never gonna find your book.
How-
You'll be dead.
how- Those have no correlation.
Dead
Yes.
bodies can't find books.
He's right, they can't.
Shut up! I'm trying to cheer you up!
I'm trying to help.
Very hesitantly eat the fish you're putting in my.
Take one slow bite, wait a second to see if it's poisoned or not. It's fine, it's safe. You eat the rest of it.
Damn it, not poisoned.
Wasabi will do that thing where like he like takes the bottom of your chin and like moves it up and down to force you to chew.
Eat. Look for book later.
And with that, I believe our final person, unless was there anything? Did I ask you, AJ? Was there anything of interest you're doing on this day, or I think we might have won. Might just be sitting, but just checking.
Well, if it's a whole day,
That's what you guys have a day of like it's like a day of downtime loosely where you're trying to get that long rest in, so you're taking a whole day of chilling at the in a safe spot technically.
I don't even think he can stay in one fucking place for 24 hours, so. Not being able to pass the time with try a hobby never been very good at, and that is the art of conversation. So about 6 hours in, his ass starts to hurt from sitting on splintered wood. He'll shamble over with a half-eaten plate of fish, I guess.
6 hours is still half eaten.
I mean, yeah.
Probably still chill.
It's cold. Yeah, it's cold.
That was his entertainment. He just like
Yeah. Once in a while.
He kept unrolling and rolling up the sushi roll over and over.
hit over towards the fire. Erodia's got a sweat going, and everything's fucking.
I feel like
You-
I have the fucking floor. He's just gone.
But O'Neill, you don't have to look anymore. It's okay.
No,
Why
no, no.
did you find it?
She's getting firewood for me.
Yeah, she'll look around. Do I have to stop?
I need more.
If it's for the purpose of my book, yes. If not, no.
About 50-50. I'm just having fun now.
That well doesn't look load bearing.
I
Axe to
don't.
the wall.
At that, we'll just really, well, as you, how intense are you just going? Just going for one big swing and you just chop this whole area down?
Just, he said like,
Oh.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
This is so just one big swing. We'll do 20 and below. Fine. The whole place does shake a little bit, but it does hold.
All right, I think I got it out of me. I'll sit down.
Does literally trying to chop down a cabin from the inside kind of like downtime, long rest.
Yeah, does that count as resting?
It is for your own unit.
Fair.
It's light work. No reaction.
It's for the barbarian. That's barbarians can get away with that.
You're not going to eat.
It's cold. Get over here to reheat it.
It's sushi.
Oh.
I'll just move over and like roughly grab it, put it on a stick, and just start roasting it, grumbling to himself about how sacrilegious it is to eat.
What
Sushi
exactly
this way.
is? I did mean to ask. What exactly is sushi? Is this a
Ah.
local delicacy?
Special.
I don't really know.
I
But
mean,
it's good.
if you don't cook the meat, it has my support.
With that question, Wasaba, you don't know why. If you actually probably see that question is asked, you probably pause for a moment. I do. Where did I learn how to make? And then you come back to you think about it for a moment.
It's normal, okay? Just here. After he
It's-
roasts it, he just shoves it in your hand.
It's good, whatever it is.
It's a fish. They go swim. You haven't seen a fish?
I did, but I didn't know the other stuff. I guess. Oh, you did really quickly.
Guys, we gotta get him his book. He doesn't know what a fish is.
Roll a history check to Carrie. It's not that great.
So. What? Actually, I did have a question for you, Wasabi. If you're not
If it's
busy.
about the weather, I will kill you.
It's not about the weather.
Okay.
Why would I ask you about the weather?
Because usually when people try to make small talk, they say, "Oh, how's the weather?" It's always cold.
I have a question about the weather, but it's not small talk.
Well, when I had to conversate with other people my age, I didn't talk about the weather. I just talked about their interests. Because
Oh.
that's what people usually want to talk about themselves. But I did have a question about your family. I do quotation marks.
Hmm?
The runes on Mother tusks. They were quite curious. Do you know what they are?
You were looking at my mama's runes? What's wrong with you?
It's fleeting glance. I guess I did stare a little. Wasn't like perverting her or anything.
Do runes get you going?
Oh, I just said. Can you
Yeah, but
go
in that
somewhere
instance,
else?
you said, but I was sitting here first. I mean, sitting here literally for the last 6 hours. You came over here.
Leave me alone. For now.
I thought you wanted a conversation.
I don't know how to talk to people. And you're
doing quite well.
awfully
Keep it up.
cheery. Well,
Thank
You'll
you.
ever talk like you. Anyway, do you know what your mother's tusks are?
My mother didn't have tusks.
I'm talking to you.
If you're asking me, Dale, no, you do not.
Yeah, I was thinking if Wasabi would like make something up, and I'm thinking he would, because he wants to like just like get it out there. So it's probably gonna be a very bad lie. It's just a fashion statement.
Really?
Oh, nice.
I believe that you believe that. Oh,
Must be
well,
druid fashion.
I mean, I know
Fair.
people really get into their fashion, but like carving things into your body permanently, that's not for me. No
they
offense
just,
to mother.
they
What if
shared
we were to
very.
carve your face?
That wouldn't be fashion, that would be violence.
These guys, this is the one time he ever talked to me. Let him talk. He's trying to tear up.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get in on the conversation because he never wants to talk to me. I'm just trying to be there.
She's always had them since I've known.
Well, they looked very similar to binding glyphs, so I was wondering if you knew any of her history, if you shared anything with, or anyone in your family for that.
There are some things better left unsaid. And some things you don't need to know. Leave it at that.
Bow my head.
I don't go prying into your little diary. Don't go prying into mine.
Sorry. Sorry.
But it is good to see you on your feet.
What else do people talk about besides themselves? I guess,
Talk about other people. Love interests. Anyone take a fancy?
I'm single. I had a girlfriend once, but I don't like girls. So it did not
Sounds
last
like you
long.
need a boyfriend then.
Love is far from my mind being in a place like this.
It is quite cold, I admit.
All I want is to find a way out of here and to find what I don't really have time for anything else.
It cut out for me what you were saying you were trying to find. Sorry.
Fuck, what did I say? 10 seconds ago.
All I heard was I'm trying to find, and then you just cut out for me. I don't know if everyone else heard you. But...
No, it was there.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
heard.
I thought he did it for dramatic effect.
I'm trying to find redacted.
Fucking storm's coming in, fellas.
I thought he like was like trying to like say like he turned his head or something. Was like hiding what he was saying, mumbling for like a purpose.
No, I'm just looking for something. That's all. I don't have time for anything else.
It's not your journal, isn't it?
No.
Man, if
That's
you were
all
looking
right.
for your journal this long, I'm sorry.
Is it as important as your journal, or more important than your journal?
Journal was of great sentimental value to me. It is important to me. It, however, is not important in the grand scheme of things, but it is a memento, I guess. And I guess I'll need to buy a new one. But what about you guys? What Zabi, did you date in your family? I don't know.
Why do you keep asking about my family?
I don't know. I don't want to talk to Tarragon, so I'm talking to you.
Why don't you want to talk to me? I'm very talkative.
Aronia's gonna put her axe into the wall and just sit down. All right, that's enough.
Oh, Ronnie, how about you? Get
Oh,
in.
think-
This is not
think-
there then.
Think Fisk. Ugh.
What about me?
Um,
We're talking about love interests.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't really get to meet too many people before my grandma died.
She's into shorter guys.
I mean,
What happened to your grandma? If you don't mind me asking.
it's a bit of a long story, but some monster kills her.
That's terrible. Was it? What did they? Was it like a body of a bear in the head of an owl?
No, something much worse.
What was
Stop
it?
trying to blame it on Jeffrey. He did
The
nothing
body
wrong.
of an owl and the head of a bear.
He did nothing wrong.
Worse than an owl bear or dragon.
Admittedly, I
Body
don't
of a
know
head.
what it was exactly. I'm not sure. Something killed my grandmother, and I remember running and waking up in the woods.
Where are your parents?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe dead. My grandmother
The
never
only
talked to me
knew
about them.
Wolf.
You only knew your grandmother growing up?
Yeah, I never really got to know my parents.
Did you get to see it?
No, I just remember running.
Did it sound like a wolf?
I don't have a good memory of it. But I haven't gone back since.
I'm sorry to reopen that one.
That's life here.
Yeah, he's right.
Technically,
I mean-
it's death.
I
But
mean,
it's part of
open
life.
open wounds really aren't that dangerous around these parts because, like, as long as it's not like internal bleeding, it like the wound will just freeze over pretty quick.
Do you understand how frostbite works?
Should we try?
No, not at all.
Dragon?
We should cut them open and see what happens.
If I could ask you a question.
That's funny because you said act like it was asked. Yeah,
Oh,
it's really
anybody
funny.
want tea?
I'll
Yes,
have some
I'd
please.
tea.
love tea.
It's very bitter, but it's warm.
Yes,
I'll
please.
take. I like tea. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wasabi.
I'll
It's all
participate
in
in
here
anything
for.
that takes Prentice's gaze away from me.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
gaze at you so hard.
Reminds me of my grandmother's.
Okay.
Ah,
Ukarama made
The
herbal tea.
gaze or the tea?
The tea, obviously.
Well, actually, okay.
Hello,
Also, the
sweetie.
gays. Do you know why you're already?
Why is that?
Do you remember the religion god thing? Remember what their followers are called?
This is
Is it
true.
'cause-
The gays,
Is it 'cause your
yeah.
grandmother had
That's
big
what
eyes?
I thought you made a really clever lore joke.
It works both ways. Aronian did it. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
8 intelligence.
And yeah, so that yeah, but they probably don't understand it because it's kind of there's not that many followers of them.
Hmm.
Eronia knows. It's not that secret, but Wasabi would know.
He just doesn't make
Okay.
a comment. He doesn't want
mean,
to make any more
I
attention
think-
brought on that guy.
I think one day I will go back to that cabin, but I don't know if right now it's time.
Well, if I'm still around, I'll be moral, emotional and moral support.
I appreciate that.
Can't imagine you ever having a love interest, Tarragon.
Well, it depends on what you define as a love interest.
details.
Someone new kids and
When-
old hands with. Sleep together, stuff like
Well, I've fucked people. Yeah, that's not necessarily mean they're love interest though.
lovers.
A couple, some not so wanted.
On your end or theirs?
Mine mostly.
Okay.
Slutty.
Anyway,
Oh,
this
the-
conversation's getting a little dour.
Yeah,
Who wants
I
a
don't-
magic trick?
I don't like.
I want
to
find the
taking-
book.
Well, as you present the magic, Brennan, feel free to add anything. Is there anything, Tarragon, you're wishing to do in particular on this day?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. Now, whenever we would like, you guys let me know when you're taking your like final like long rest when you're going to sleep for the night. I know Brendan has made a comment. Is there anything as a group or an individual you guys wish to do before you finalize your downtime day? Okay. So, you guys get your fire roaring. Eronia probably puts back some of the planks she destroyed. It's probably some people's sleeping floors got ruined a bit, and she goes like, "Sorry about that."
Loosely
Goes,
put them together.
Sorry, Chief.
There's a little bit more splinters on this night of sleeping. But you all can prepare to
Plenty
take
of
your rest.
firewood, though.
This is true. Lots of kindling when the place catches flame. Whenever during something does happen, it's a small thing. I guess you guys would all notice, not that secretive. And at some point, as you guys are wrapping up, you can hear a hoo hoo, like a hooing noise, and flying through from the top of the rafters and landing on one of the rafters, looking down, all you all doing, you see an owl.
Doesn't look like Zelda, does it?
Is that a
It
bad
looks like a
owl?
different owl. Sure, it might be Tarragon. It's up to you as far as you want to be. That might be it. It is not. It is not Believ's owl, but it looks very similar though.
Greetings, friend.
Ooh, ooh.
Wasabi,
who's-
if
who's
there's
the
any
friend?
scraps left over of food, Wasabi will toss some to the owl.
Well, as you pull it out, it quickly flies down rapidly towards you, and it will land probably where you direct you, be either on your shoulder or on your arm. And you
Very
might even recoil. Yeah, it looks very hungry. You can recoil for a second, but something you notice this is claws out. But it's incredibly gentle with its claws, Wasabi, as if it's been trained.
Storm's rolling in.
This one's getting real low.
You give it. Who?
Good, he like checks. Go?
Do.
Oh, dude, guy, got it.
Do.
Huh?
Wait a minute. I can solve this. I'll start ritual casting speak with animals. This will take 10 minutes.
Well-
sure.
Well, as it begins doing that, you look confused, and then it no longer sounds like an owl, as you hear the voice of a man. And Eris, I don't know if anyone else would. Eris, you recognize the voice as Sefik, the man who attempted to murder you.
Oh.
As do. The maiden always gets her due. And then, Wasabi, you see this creature on your shoulder.
Look out!
Oh. Nice birdie.
Those of you marked, you can run, you can hide, but you will never escape. For her chilling embrace is inevitable. And in a silvery blue mist, it disappears. Eris, you particular chills run down your spine as you heard the words those of you marked. As a reminder,
They know we're
we're
here.
never.
What they mean by that, Eris?
Marked for sacrifice.
Oh, wonderful. Knew this day would come.
A stupid bird took my food.
And you guys do remember when Eris did describe back after she was kidnapped by Sephic that she had been marked for sacrifice in Pargos, but through the grace of Palvin and her own skill was able to escape and has been on the run since. Uh,
But why did it say many of us?
Probably because we're aiding and abetted a fugitive from them.
We are? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Do you not understand?
No, I mean, if they're bad, I don't really consider us the fugitives, but
I don't understand.
Well, we weren't the fugitive. Eris is the fugitive. They're after her.
what did you do? I'm joking. Just so we're clear.
She ran away.
I believe you.
Well
running
enough
away
for
makes you a
that story.
fugitive.
You told them, right, Eris?
Yeah, most of
I
it.
believe so.
Yeah, well, she was
She was
friends
stealing
with
shit.
friends with the previous speaker, and at some point the speaker got sick and died. Eris investigated this and learned that the new speaker had been doing this and was setting up other people to be sacrificed as well. And she got caught,
She was working for the maiden.
and that's how it has her marked.
And now you're all marked. All of you.
That's not fun.
It's not going to make like a physical mark, right?
Wait, do we get tattoos?
I don't want a tattoo.
I think you could get a tattoo.
I've always wanted a tattoo. My grandmother didn't like me having get one though.
Like
Now we're all
I don't
one.
want a tattoo. Like it's a big commitment, and the thought process of going into something that you're going to permanently put on your body, like, no, it's not for me.
But yeah, I guess we're marked.
Well, it could be all of you. You said those of you marked. It could be just certain individuals. It could be all. Who knows?
I'll
Just
keep
ask.
first watch. Yeah,
Up for interpretation.
because
How about
I am
about-
going to have nightmares about that.
How about I
Yeah.
keep watch with you?
You want to share?
Well, I mean, we can do 3 watches there and pay it up, right?
That is probably the only smart thing you've ever said.
Only 4 people. Yeah, 4 technically. So yeah, you can't pair. So as you all go and prepare your rest, is there anything else of interest before you guys get your rest? Well, then you guys do get it's maybe it's probably uncomfortable, but it's warmer than many within the reach. If you guys at least have some protection from the elements, but there's for some of you more than others the thought of when the new ruler of the reach will make her move on some of you. As you remember last time, she seems to be able to appear out of nowhere. But for now, we do wake up safely. We get our long rest, and as many of us get our badly needed resources. If there's anything else you guys need to do here, welcome to it. Or I'm assuming you begin making your way to Bremen. Lucian,
Let me
you
just,
still.
let me just prepare my spells. Done. I
Well,
can
you guys.
say.
There you go.
Mage armor.
Good call.
Get your mage. It's a very good call. It's like who knows? It'd be bad. But you get your you guys get ready and begin heading off. And you weren't that far away, but just As you guys, nothing too much of interest happens as you trek through the heavy snows. And you do arrive to the town of Bremen.
Have any of you been?
And I guess with that question, I'll give you an idea where you're at on the world. On the far, so you're far to the weirdly south. all,
Still
way
the
back.
weirdest thing they
So-
could have ever done. So strange.
I'm from basically the
Well, it's
exact
because
opposite
of
side of
mine.
the body of water.
It's my. But, so you guys are all the way over there. So where's what's in the front?
This used to be a great fishing village.
Well, and with that, those of you who are locals, what you know about Bremen, that this is much smaller than the town of Bryn Shander. You're looking at like 150 people, maybe, and very small. Their militia's like 25 dudes, probably two like elite guys, like very small. Bryn Shander's way bigger. Um, this town was a big traveler town. It's a big prospecting town. People used to prospect along the river a lot, and that's where a lot of their wealth came, was these travelers. And you guys as well, if you wish to attempt it, you can prospect along and pan for gold instead of along the river. It's difficult. It's not like it was back in the good old days before fucking bitch ass Borrow ruined everything.
Instead of panning for gold, you're ice fishing for gold.
You kind of, yeah, you're breaking through, but there is the possibility. These rivers have always been known for all the wealth they have within them. There is, as you begin entering in from where Wasabi is, very small town. There is buried treasure. Those of you who are like Erodi, you probably roughly knows about Bremen because you're kind of from this side. But buried treasures looks to be an inn, and it. Those of you, if no one's really been here before, it kind of sounds like it. The inn might be a good place to establish a place of residence and get to lay of the land a bit. Or if you wish to continue past that and explore, you're welcome to as you guys been walking into the small town.
The inn sounds a lot nicer than that bar we were in.
Be nice to get a good meal and a nice cup of ale.
I'm
Finally
looking
have
forward
local.
to a nice hot meal. As tasty as the sushi was, it was a little on the cold side.
I can cook too. It's a waste.
It was incredibly tasty. I'm not going to lie, but you know, something warming for the soul.
To the inn then.
Well, okay, so if you can make your way to the inn, something that you notice as it's probably not now as everything's fucking frozen, but as right along a river and then a big old lake, there was a lot of flooding. As you notice, a lot of the houses are built on stilts, especially ones that are closest to the river. Lots of sandbags scattered around. You guys do fear, like as you get heading to the inn, there's like kind of like a loudish commotion, which sounds like some like cheering and such coming from towards more center of the town. And then you move within the Buried Treasures Inn. And like the rest of the town, very quiet. You do not see anyone inside. Beside a kind of like somber looking um bar keep behind the counter as you see this one. Oh, look at that, visitors. Oh, welcome to Buried Treasure. Get out of the cold. What do you all what can I do for you? And you see this woman like very like meekly like talk and like barely even raise her head.
Very nice looking inn.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we've my family's owned this inn for a long time. I planned for my son would take it after. Yes, thank you. Do you all need a room of food,
What do you mean
perhaps?
Yes,
planned?
food and lodging, please.
Hot food, preferably. Maybe a hot drink.
Yes, and she'll begin going about getting some some of that ready for you. Did you ask something, Jared? I thought I heard Eris's
Did she
voice.
say planned with like is in past tense?
She did seem to plan about talking about something with her son and then stop talking. You did hear that correctly. Uh, let's see. Feels like something happened. It's okay. It's the reach. Things happen. So we typically I make a great bowl of knucklehead chowder, but with the, the developments at the lake, we don't have any fish currently. I did get lucky. Actually I want to say this guy's name right because he's kind of important. You let the grumpy moose actually was able to get up some crawfish from under the ice. Crazy enough, so I can make a crawfish boil for a few of you. It really was warm me up.
That'd be
Um,
excellent, ma'am.
What's happened out of the ice? What's wrong with the lake?
it's cold.
Oh, Uh, yes,
No
everything has
fish?
frozen, but it's the fishermen can't go out there anymore ever since that monster began to uh, terrorize us.
Monster, you say?
Yes, there's
What type of monster?
I don't know much about it. My son, he talked about it every day, excited, wishing to go and take it on, but I'm the boy still told him to wait behind. But if you head to the Five Tavern Center, the fishermen hang out there. They'll know more about it.
Where is your son? Maybe he can show us the way.
He my boy left Bremen, and it doesn't seem as if he'll be returning anytime soon.
Oh,
Actually, have any of you been to Caer-Dineval as of late?
I haven't been there for a few months, but that is where I am from.
Oh, um, do you know of an order of knights with an emblem of a black sword?
Hmm,
You do not.
I do not.
Oh, I I thought they were new. I didn't think that new. Well, I believe my son has gone off to join them, but he's so young and they seem so intense.
Who
And
are these Knights of the Black Sword?
I I don't know, but they arrived after he brought home that black shard.
Black Shard, you say?
It
did it
it
look
was
like ice?
yes. Do you know about it? The black shard of ice, the black ice.
I have heard rumors of them.
What do you know about it? What does it do to people?
Nothing good, I'm afraid.
I think the one on the piano seems to know a lot. She says, pointing to Lucian.
It's well, my boy is 16. He wished to start being. Well, I shouldn't
That's a
bother you
fine
with
age
my
to join, right?
troubles.
He wanted to prove his worth.
Hoorah!
Yes, he did wish to prove his worth. Wished to be like his father, and be
Good
more
for him.
independent. But in these times, it's no. He's still so young, and the world is so dangerous. But he wishes to help. And
I think
what?
you coddle him.
Well, I try my best not to. I even let him go out and help when the speaker went missing again by the river, and Hornar wished to just
Wait,
help so badly.
what's going on in this town?
Hell in a
Oh,
handbasket.
the the speaker has. I'm I'm sorry. Let me get that boil for you. It'd be 6 copper a bowl.
I'll pay you
Excellent.
8 if you tell me the story of the speaker.
She'll be making her crop, she'll be talking to you as she's making it. Well, the speaker has well began wandering. I think just the cold's getting to him, but I seems to go off in his own. It must be the stress, but he just wanders out. And well, if the town gets worried, he's an old man, but Speaker Salescar is a good man. Um, but I think it's just the stress of our what's all happening with the lake monster. We no longer can sacrifice fish, and we'll have to find a new sacrifice soon. And well, I fear what that may cause.
I may be heading to Caradinaville in a little bit. I will look for your son, ma'am.
Oh, would you? That is most kind. He's yes, well, as yes, he's a boy of 16, a deep black hair. His name is Hornar. He
Mornar, huh?
yes, he's after he went to help find the speaker when he wandered off again, and well, my boy, he means well, but he got lost as well. Uh, and a search was found of him, but he was acting strange. He is a teenager, so it is normal for them to be moody at times. But he was more sullen, more somber, much more than before, and he was muttering words to himself. I just thought he needed space, but I got more worried and searched his room, and that's when I found the black shard you also know much about. But when I touched it, it is something I'll never forget. The
Do you still have
horror.
it?
No, as soon as I grabbed it and I heard that voice yell my name, I dropped it, and then Hornar came in as if he was summoned. He knew as if I grabbed it. That's not long after. That's when those black night, when those knights with the black symbol, they arrived, and then Hornar went right with them. I've never even seen them before. They called themselves the Black Swords of Skerdinaval.
But I think we should go there then.
We
This
will
sounds
be,
interesting.
Tarragon.
If yes, my son, he's a young man now. He can make his own choices, but I don't trust those men, and I don't trust that voice I heard inside that shard. If you can bring him back, I will be rewarded.
We'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us, Mother. Tell us of the voice. What did it sound like?
And she like struggles talking for a moment. Is almost you remember like this horror she remembers. It was on that spoke directly into my soul, and all it said was my name. It said Cora. It called to me.
We will
I
look for
fear.
your son.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, in enjoy. And oh, will you all be staying in our town for some time? Do you need a room?
Yes,
Please.
please.
Yes, please.
Well, it's a silver for a bed, and we do have lots of open spaces. There's all sorts of rooms that no one's staying here. But if you all are well acquainted with each other, there's a large room right upstairs, where we have I believe we have 6 beds open. If you
Paragon
all went,
will put a gold. I will pay for everyone, and whatever's left we'll use for drinks.
yes,
Awful
sir.
generous of you.
That if you ever need, I do my best to keep our bath as cleanly as possible. So please
Oh, a bath.
enjoy. Anything else you all need from me? Yes, we do have warm water.
Oh, I would like a bath.
That
good.
sounds
Does
fabulous.
sound really fucking nice.
Okay, so you guys are all able. Like, remember, you guys got here pretty early in the morning, but with a gold piece, I guess that gets you. And she'll give you deals. That we'll say you get 2 nights of two nights of in this place, 6 silver, and then she'll give you guys a deal all in the same room together. And you guys are super nice to her. But yeah, I like how Eric said that there's a lot of this town's fucked. Apparently, the speakers wandered off.
It just
The
got
some
here.
kind of lake.
The monster.
Tired, man.
Black ice
Some kind
showed
of
up.
lake monster, and then more talks of this black ice, and that's the first time any of you heard that touching it. And you heard a voice. When you guys got the other amulet, nothing like that happened. Oh, this seems like way more.
Who
Um,
picked it up?
Uh,
Who touched it? I don't remember. Was it Lucian?
Lucian
was-
and Paragon have touched.
yes, but I think a few of you looked at it and they didn't like this look. She said as soon as she grabbed it, it was almost like violent. And like something like happened immediately. This whatever she describes, not something you guys experienced when you found
That's
your
what we
own
experienced.
things. But and then she said for if you wish to learn more about the lake monster at the 5 Tavern Center, which that sounds weird. Why does a fucking small town like this have 5 taverns? But apparently there's where the fishermen hang out, and you can learn more about the lake monster.
So, other than the things we've heard about, why did we come here initially?
Most of you, I believe, came here. There was a job board in Bryn Shander where there is a posting about a lake monster. There was also talk about the Five Tavern Center. They were trying to advertise, get people to come visit here. This kind of used to be a tourist town. It no longer is anymore. And it was to go to the lake monster where some of you were hoping to make gold, and some of you
But we
also
came
came
here
along
for the
for
lake
estate.
monster.
Yes.
Came here
There's
for
no
the
such
lake
thing as
monster.
monsters, you know.
Yeah,
Come on, it's
and
gonna be
I would,
Duck.
and I think someone like Eris was mostly like, I'm sticking with the group of safety. Like
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sticking with numbers, and certain people get gold. So that's, and certain people are just still looking for their own kind of personal background thing, so they're down to go wherever. So yeah, we'll go. I need to go check out any town anyway. So with that, you guys are able to get fully rested up, and you're all good to go. Take as much time as you need, or if you wish to ask Cora anything, please do. But whenever you wish to head off and explore the town, or ask her of anything about the town, you're welcome to it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use restroom.
Yeah, go for it. If you guys take a bathroom break or whatever, we got about like
Yeah,
an
it's
hour.
actually not a bad
No.
idea if we could take like 5. So.
Yeah. I guess is anyone else still hanging around?
Yeah.
Just a small thing if anyone's. It's just while they're just it
What's the speaker's
describes.
name?
That's why. So because Cora knows all about the smallness. So speaker Shale Scar.
Shale Scar.
How about Shale Scar? Sounds like he's an old man. She has a lot of respect for him, and he might have a little bit of the Joe Bidenism. Like something like she was being very nice about like the stress getting to him and stuff or something. But apparently he wanders off, and the people have to go out and fucking find him. There was and then there's a speaker, 5 Tavern Center. There's obviously like docks, but like right now he's kind of like there's like no, we don't go to the docks anymore. That is the monsters. That's weird.
Or he's got like
She
lean over the counter. Excuse me, Cora.
yes, sweetie.
She's gonna like very poorly, discreetly slide a gold over to her. I need something,
Oh.
something preferably uncooked.
Oh, you know what? I'll get you a little treat. However, you need to find your way to the Grumpy Moose.
The what?
That probably did sound silly. He was our best hunter. He still is our best hunter. He lost that leg in that terrible accident, but he actively goes and catches critters and stuff. And that's actually where I got my crawdads from.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and if you ever bring anything, he's kind of ever since Davert closed down his shop, he's kind of become our little general store as well. Weird having a tavern as our store.
I'll have to go check it out then.
Those usually says as a reminder, you guys do know the name of Davert. That's the red-haired weirdo guy from Bryn Shander.
Yeah, Davik Fane.
Redhead weirdo guy.
Prophets.
He was the prophet. He talked when the guy was
Oh.
getting sacrificed. That was a good thing. He talked to he's a prophet guy. As you talked about that, ever since Davert closed his shop, this Yule guy has kind of become their general store weirdly as a tavern.
Yeah, I'll go check it out then.
And she'll have because she doesn't have a lot. Everyone's fucking poor here, dude. Her gold piece, that's a lot of money. Let's see what she have. No more knucklehead. That's the main thing. Look at
You know what?
so he's
Here,
got some more
Cora.
crawfish. Yeah, what's up?
Here, we have like a couple rations of knucklehead that you can use.
Oh, I mean, if you wish for me to cook it up for you, I could
Yeah.
most definitely do that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I'll make you some chowder.
But
Yeah, and then for you a crawfish, but I don't think that's what you're looking for. That's not meaty enough. And then she has like cheese chunks and bread loaf.
Snabby's ears perk up eating cheese.
He does have some cheese. He does have hunks of cheese. Cheese is expensive. One
Yeah, it
silver
is.
piece
Good
for a hunk
stuff.
of cheese.
I guess I'll
Yeah,
take a bowl of what everybody else is having then.
Oh yeah, well, with all that, she's able to make you guys all a bunch of chowder, and your meals are mostly paid for a while. 'Cause even if you don't eat all that, you have a big old pot of chowder.
Chowder.
So,
She'll just like awkwardly poke at the bowl whenever she's eating it.
and is there anything else you all wish to ask her or do amongst yourself before you head out and explore the rest of the town?
He was gonna tap Tarragon on the shoulder
What?
and point at Lucian.
Where is it, boy? Is Timmy stuck down a well?
He goes back and sits.
Would your two friends back there, would they like something?
No, they're weird.
No, they don't eat much.
Oh, well, everyone should eat.
That's
I
what I
agree.
said.
But they don't. Some sort of weird elf thing.
Oh, elf magic. Those dirty knife
Yeah.
ears.
They're enemies.
I
They're
was thinking about you
enemies.
playing.
Jeez.
I turn my head, but I keep playing.
That was so casually dropped.
Wow, you wow. That was caught me off guard. Wow.
And you do remember the night, like the small town. So this nice old lady. That was rough.
As Tarragon
So
gets here, I'll slow up my playing a little bit so I can talk to him. I say, when we get back, would you entertain a conversation with me
I can be very entertaining. Yes.
in private?
Sure.
He wants to fuck.
You're dead.
Also, would you be so kind as to bring me a glass of white wine so that I can continue to play?
I'll ask. I'll head over and see if they have any white wine.
We have Western ale. 5 copper for a mug.
Sure.
Here, Targon, just give him this. She'll set down a bottle of wine she stole from that
Well,
house.
If you really need hold on 1 second. There it is. If you really need wine, at the Even Keel Tavern at the 5 Tavern Center, well, that's where the one of the I don't know another word for it. But the higher class individuals go. You go to the Even Keel if you don't want to deal with all the fighting by the sand pits.
Ah.
Even keel.
There's some wine.
I look at the wine. And I doing it. Is it white?
I'm not sure what it is. We stole it from like that house that we were looting. What
Okay.
what would you say, Tanner? Was it white or not?
49 and below. Yeah, it's white.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's white wine.
Okay. Great. I'll take the bottle and I'll put it next to. I'll put it on top of the piano. There you go, just the bottle.
Thank you. And the alcohol will warm me up, really. Down some.
You still dying about the book?
Yes.
He's still bitching.
Man, get over it.
Get over it. God, that was like yesterday.
Well, feel better.
I heard the conversation you had. 2 speed. Okay, he's gone.
This is the piano song you're playing. It does not fit your somber mood.
I'm not playing this. I'm playing some depressing ass shit.
Okay. So, is there anything else of interest you guys do here before you head back out?
Perhaps
Well,
1 and 2 can stay in our rooms while we are gone.
Yes, they need their sleep.
Yes, they have been awake for quite some time.
Very, very long journey. Excellent idea.
Have them protect my cheese.
They should have a bath. They smell.
I was gonna say the same thing.
We
I'm
can
going to
discuss
have a
that
bath
when we
first.
get back.
But they could have a bath while we're awake. I'll even
Okay.
lend
It's
you
up
my
to them.
soap.
That's up to them.
I like how
If you
all these
tell them to
inns
do
have
everything.
cats.
Not
They
everything.
they use it to keep mice and rats away.
There is also she also has a dog, Wasabi, over here, but
Yeah, I saw that.
the dog protects this door though, and never moves away. Sleeps right next by that door.
Someone else
There
can
must
have
be-
that room.
Whatever's behind that door is terrifying. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's a child.
Looks like that's like probably her private office area.
It's her
full of
missing
bodies.
son. Strung up.
It's full of black ice.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
hey,
yeah,
lady.
whoever has the key, can I have it, please?
Probably Terrangon.
What key?
For the room.
Did I get given a key?
I assume.
I pat myself down. Did I get given a key, Corvo? Or is it just like an open
Well,
key?
it's whoever would have claimed the room key, I guess.
Unless
I guess I
Alicia
paid
claimed
for
it.
So they just assumed you took it because you paid for it. So
Oh,
technically,
hello,
that's probably they're probably right. You probably would have got
They're
it if you
probably
paid
right.
for it.
Oh, this thing.
Would you like to join me?
Can
I'll
you
go
give
loosen
it
the key.
to them, please?
Conrad, I'll wash your back.
Alright, here's the key. Take it.
Wasabi jumps in with his clothes still on.
I don't know. I don't know about you,
Do
Brunis,
it,
but I
silly.
really want to put my axe into something.
I agree.
Assume it's this one.
Well, look up AJ.
Oh! Hello!
Yeah, that's the room she was talking. Yeah.
Oh
Unless
wow,
we
that
got
was just
one
lingering
room.
up
Holy
there.
shit!
Oh yes, I noticed. That's my thing. Yeah,
Wow, alright.
upstairs, that's the large room you guys got, and then and that's the room you guys had for 2 nights.
Oh, damn, I might sleep for once.
That is pretty nice looking.
Oh, this is like something you notice quickly. Bremen is incredibly high on friendliness and stuff like this. Incredibly low on general like wealth and resources and stuff. Like they've crumbled hard with this, but they okay. But stuff like this, yeah, it's very warm. This is a great place to rest.
It's a very
Let's
nice
look for a
improvement.
cheese chest.
The cheese chest.
They will die for your cheese.
They better.
Yeah, she said she has
Oh.
cheese.
2 silver for a hunk.
Did you
think
say
I
1
said-
or 2 silver there?
2 silver for a hunk.
So it costs twice as much for a hunk of cheese as to get a bed.
Sounds right.
We got lots of beds
Looking
here, bro.
good.
We don't got that much cheese.
Yeah, food's probably more limited than beds in these parts.
We're struggling.
Tough times.
I mean, looking at her
We're-
shelves, it doesn't look like she's struggling.
We always have to take the math with grains of salt.
Ah,
We
yeah.
always gotta
This
take.
looks like a
just
very
how the
high
dog-
quality inn.
It,
I have a
it's nice.
toilet.
It is nice. They're probably as like in their heyday. This is probably what it looked like. There's probably a lot less like food and stuff. They're like the toilet. Like obviously that's a piss pot. That's not a
go
toilet.
up,
Yeah.
you go
But-
up over here, and everything on this is just plastic to make it look like it's full of food.
It's just fake.
It's
It's
North
all
Korea where it's all
plastic.
fake.
Okay. So, is there anything else of interest to make note of? Do you guys wish to head out and explore the town, or is there anything like what are we doing next?
Let's go see if we can find something down at the 5 taverns and some information about this monster. Maybe we can get into a fight, right, Erroneous?
Absolutely,
Why
let's
would we
go.
want to get into a fight? I don't understand.
We haven't put axes into things for a little bit.
I mean, Aronia was putting axes into a wall just a few hours ago.
I know,
It's
and
not the same.
I'm getting an itchy
That
trigger
doesn't count
finger.
though. It doesn't like make squealy noises and die.
Okay.
What's a
Um,
trigger?
So, as you guys
Taking
begin
the crossbow.
to head through
yeah.
the town, let's see.
After that, we'll go to the docks.
There's more signs of this incredibly run downtown. There were multiple shops here before and various other like minor like touristy attraction spots, but it's all closed down. There is one shop opened up that says Ewan's Trinkets. And you can see like a halfling through the window behind like a desk, an incredibly like ratted, like trash filled shop. You
Very
hear
welcoming.
what sounds like people like the sounds of fighting and stuff, and then cheers along with it from towards the Five Tavern Center. However,
Yeah.
not too far away from that, you do pass by a statue. Which, if anyone would like, they can make a religion check. Tarragon, I believe you instantly notice this individual.
Is it Nero or whatever he's called?
So you do recognize it looks as if they have a statue. So those of you who rolled well, like 10 and above, Bria, you don't know this fucking bitch ass guy. I only like Talvin.
What a weirdo! He has two faces.
He doesn't like known as like the two-faced god, a god of both charity and greed, a god of a coin, the
Nero.
two-faced god, Nero. There's a fairly nice. It looks old and it's like, but there's a fairly nice statue to Nero.
He's the god of shinies. Yes.
Yes,
Amongst
that's
other
why I like him.
things, yeah.
He's not so bad.
And you pass by that area as well. That's when you see there's looks like a town hall area in the center of the town. Up on this hill, which is really interesting, there's an incredibly nice house, like a manor, like a huge house. You assume that might be where the speaker lives. However, there's no one living there now, or if they do, they just live in just like it looks like no one's lived there for some time. And about this time then, unless you wish to divert anywhere, you continue to the Five Tavern Center, where you guys arrive on this map. Oh, and I already put you on here. As you begin moving through the streets, you're towards the bottom. On the right side is the docks with the frozen lakes, and you move towards the Five Tavern Center, where you can just hear a bunch of like people fighting and then cheering.
Sounds much more lively up here than is at the other tavern.
Sounds a little barbaric for my tastes. Winning the reach.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Well, look at that, the villagers. Sure came at a shit time, but hey, you can watch this. And you're gonna take back what you said, and never. And then a big haymaker punch, and this guy's nose gets broken again, and flopped to the ground. As that one, there's all cheers, and this other guy puts his foot on his chest and cheers around, and then getting up, and you see they actually do both shake hands, and then gets out. And as he gets back in, this guy immediately hops over the sandbag with a haymaker and hits this guy right in the chin. And then the fight just keeps going.
What's the stake?
I got 2 gold on the big guy. I mean 1 gold.
No stakes! It must be
2
your
silver.
first time to Bremen. There's nothing else to do here, so this is what we do for fun.
No, it makes sense.
Sounds about right.
Got to
but-
channel that aggression somewhere.
And it looks like a pastime for entertainment. If you guys wish, you can participate in fighting. It doesn't even look like they're really gambling. To some of you, that might be really weird. These guys literally look like they're fighting for fun and they're cheering around. Gambling can be done and wagers can be made. But part of it, if you fight, you can build up your reputation. And it seems that these people very much respect those who kick ass. And building up your reputation in this campaign unlocks various.
What do you say, Brinius?
What, would you like me to participate in this?
I would love to watch you fight.
Alright, sounds like a good time. Been a long time since I punched somebody.
As you guys talk amongst you'll watch this. Once more, this individual does come up on top, knocking this man down. As Who will be next, or should I head back to the Black-Bearded Brother for a drink?
I'll step in over.
How obvious is your tattoo?
If you can see my like forearm, then you can see it.
Okay, we'll see. It's like, are you trying to hide it from him?
No, I don't hide it. It's just militia.
Ex-brother. Fuck the Viking.
Yeah, fuck the Viking.
And he puts him up, ready to get going. There's not much talk. It's like bet. You can. So Mark, would you like to do unarmed strikes, or do you want to do athletics?
Unarmed strikes are fine. Yeah, or athletics, same number, but unarmed strikes makes more
It's
sense if we're
up
punching
to
each
you,
other in
so
the face.
It's up. So okay. So what we're gonna do then? So let's see. 1 second. So it's up to you. It's that basically we do a skill challenge off, or we go into actually punching each other. So
Okay, so and
let's see.
punching
Okay,
does
so-
actual damage, correct?
Yes, roughly still is a skill challenge. We're not going to do damage points. It's more like there's a certain amount of hits and stuff and we roll off technically still, or we do some big athletics rolls. Whatever you wish.
Bow, 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 bow.
Some characters might prefer unarmed strike. That's why it's open-ended. There's not a set thing. Or some people might really like doing athletics.
Like I say, it's the same number, but but if we're punching each other, it just makes more sense with unarmed
You're
strike.
fighting. Okay,
So-
so you wish to punch off against them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe these are just whenever you do unarmed strikes, just straight. It's gonna be strength rolls, I believe.
Yeah,
Unless you have
there's an
anything
unarmed strike
particular.
button on the character sheet.
Oh, okay. That's what all my guys. So let's see. So he's gonna do as ready. Let's see. Oh, it wasn't rolling for me last time.
Go, Brennan.
There it
You
goes.
got this.
Okay, so as quickly this charges towards you and goes for a big haymaker, you dodge out of the way, you uppercut, hitting him under the chin. He staggers, takes back, spits out a couple teeth, blood drips out of the side of his mouth, and with a smile charges you again. Okay, make another attack. Okay, as he charges you, you're just much faster. What do you do?
I'll kind of just like, so he's like charging me like, raw.
Yeah.
I'll kind of just like, kind of step to the side a little bit and like push him, so that he stumbles forward.
Do you hit him? Does he just
Yeah.
stumble into something, or what do you just? He
Well,
stumbles.
I'll punch him as he's going by. Whoop-ap.
Okay. And so we'll go. Okay, so 15. Okay, that time as you maybe try to show off a little bit, setting the side, trying to make him stumble. You go for a hit. He dodges out of the way and gives you a good smack. One more time.
You got this, Brennan.
However, with the last one, and maybe it's the cheer from Paragon, he gets a good hit on you, and then you both ready your fists, swinging them forward. How do you bring him down?
Just like,
Zah!
like kind of duck under and give him a right cross right there. Put him on his ass.
As you drop him, there's cheers amongst the crowd clapping. The man does get up. Good work, Caradinavaldi. I need a drink.
As do we both.
I turned
Come with
to the guy next to me and go, "That's my teammate."
He'll
So
if
I'll
he's
I'll
tempted-
like help him up and like shake
Well,
his hand.
and Shayden, he'll even put his arm around you as you do that, taking a drink, and he'll bring you over here as he goes to buy you a drink.
All right.
Right? As you all head over here, are the rest of you all doing anything? Unless I don't know if any of you guys are wishing to fight, but like this old guy, this guy loves getting his nose broken. He jumps back in.
Everybody might jump in at some point.
That's true. I forgot about the barbarian. Yeah, that's so up to. So is there? So Lucian looks like so as the head. So Lucian, are you wanting to head into a tavern?
Yeah. Away from the
Okay.
noise and
Well, so
botherism.
yes, so if you're not looking right, you're not gonna like this one. So you're not sure when you just know when you walk into a
A
random
dwarf.
tavern, and you head in and you get a whole bunch of rough looks from first these what you allude to be fishermen, as this quiet, rough-looking tavern. This tavern is as you just put your head down and walked into a random one, hoping maybe this is the wine tavern. Uh,
Damn it.
as there's just a multitude of things broken. This must be one of the taverns that is encouraging some of the fights happening outside. There is no welcome from this gruff-looking dwarf barkeep behind the counter who's just freaking a big mug. However, you do get a smile from this man who looks to be eating he has a jar full of eyeballs he's eating as there's like a black liquid going down his beard. He's giving you a smile.
Is there wine in this one? Call it him.
He picks up a bottle and throws it at you.
Never mind. Close the door behind me.
That's a man's
Just
bar.
just for the reference, I'm pretty sure that's a window. But yeah.
The door.
That's why he's so mad. You're crawling to the fucking window.
Okay.
That's
and
why.
you head out.
That's why he was mad because I fucking crawled through the window.
If you wish to, Lucy, would you like to look at the names of the taverns? And you,
Yeah.
you head up, and as this
Look
time,
for the wine one.
and you do meet up with Erasmus as well as you head on out. As Eris, are you heading inside a tavern as well?
I was just walking around looking at them all.
Alright. Well, okay. And unless you guys would interact fights, would you guys like to see what each tavern is called?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I might give it direction. I think like so. This one over here seems to be named the Black Bearded Brother.
You know,
This one over here.
Before we move on,
Uh-huh.
I just want to point out there's no sign that there is a bar in here. It's just a room with tables in it.
No, these taverns don't look that like this one over here. Okay.
Every other
Lucy
one has a
and-
bar.
This is like a neighborhood made into a bar.
Well, something you notice too, like this is like there really are 5 different taverns all set up in the smallest fucking town. This is the most taverns per populace in like the history of ever. There is over here. This tavern almost seems like it's built just to like be built on top of this one, just to be a dickhead. Like it's built pushing in on the other building. Lucian, this looks to be the even keel. This one looks nice. That one looks
Nah,
like
man.
a big legit tavern. Over here, this one's called the Grumpy Moose, which Eronia heard about. This one over here is called the River's Mouth, and then the Stones was this one. So you head to the Even Keel, you two. As they both head inside there, Eronia and Tarragon, are you two doing anything in particular?
I'm just hanging by the Ronia.
Yeah, Ronnie's gonna jump in at some point to fight somebody, but
Okay. Oh, I didn't see Wasabi. And are you just in the tree watching Wasabi?
Yeah, he's just in the tree. Just
Okay.
watching. He was watching the
This
fights.
guy who loses most fights finally gets a win as he fights the old man. As he knocks him to the fucking ground. Who wishes to go down next?
Ronnie will hop on in.
A little going
Oh.
hole.
Don't kill him, Eronia. He's a sport.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Kill? You don't. Hey, newcomers! There's no killing. This is for sport. This is for respect.
I'm not killing anyone.
Oronia, if you kill him, I'll just get him back up. You're fine.
Shut up.
Would you like to do it based off athletics challenge or unarmed strikes?
Let's just do athletics.
Okay, so we'll roll off against each other. The other guy, the guy Brenna's beat, seems to be a little bit more top dog. Let's see how this will go. This guy's not like.
This guy's gonna
fighting
pop off
game.
on me. I guarantee it.
Well, he might. Let's see. Well, would you like
Are you
me
gonna
to-
rage?
I'll go first.
Okay, you want to
Which
roll
gives
first?
you advantage.
Okay. Well, we'll see if he doesn't. Well, okay.
Well-
You need to
I
roll-
don't, I don't want to use a rage here. So.
Okay.
Oh, you
you're
good though.
right. Here, actually, so Eronia, as you go in as like athletics, actually, describe me. What do you, if you could be suplexing? Describe me what you're about to do, and I got a little something. What are you doing to him?
I think she just kind of like leans down and kind of just pushes him back basically with her like her shorter height,
Okay, so you're going for a push. So here's what happens: as you go to push him, you get a little frustrated as it's not an easy win. As this cocky like man who like I mean you're little, but like I mean you could this guy this is no beast. You saw the guy Brennis fought, and as he holds you hold his ground for a bit, you activate your you have the satyr legs, right? As
No, she doesn't have satyr legs.
what's the? Do you have any special legs or nothing? Is it
No,
another
just the
character?
just the horns
No,
and the
not
ears.
you. Oh, then I'm thinking. Okay, I know.
Braxmus had it.
Maybe that's why. As you change my idea. We'll say so go with it. As you have a little bit of anger fill you, as you just launch the man with all your might without and everything goes quiet for a moment as this small girl with horns kind of stands and everyone looks in shock, and then there's all cheering around. And yep.
Hell yeah. She'll go check on him though. Go help him up. You doing okay?
My body is okay, but my heart. As he looks at the little girl.
It's fine.
How?
I'm not exactly weak. She'll just like move her cloak a little bit to show like the fucking 6 hatchets just on her waist.
How have you gotten so strong, so young?
I have no idea. It happened recently.
Please, you must tell me your secret so that I can be champion of the sandbags.
She'll think about it real hard. I like to eat raw meat a lot. It could be that.
That must be you're drawing on the primal energies. Fantastic. Yule! Yule! He goes inside here.
Nice. I set him on a path. I don't know how it's gonna end for him.
He's gonna die. He's gonna fucking get food poisoning.
He probably yes.
Hey, he's just gonna get parasites.
Oh, this is the tavern I was told about.
Grumpy Moose. I guess then Wasabi, Tarragon, Aroni. What do you guys do next before I head to one of the other taverns?
I'm Grumpy Moosin'.
Well, I'll join them.
Okay, you're heading to Okay, so you three are all heading inside the Grumpy Moose. So with that, I guess we'll go back. We'll go to we'll just do from bottom right. As you head inside the Brennis, the name of this tavern is quite on point. As the black-bearded brother, and you see the dwarf who seems to be the owner with a big old huge black beard that goes all the way down past his midsection.
Huh. At least his name makes sense.
A new faith in Bremen. What brings you here?
Well, we're here because we heard a lake monster.
You heard the lake monster and you went this way.
Yeah. Might be foolish of us, but hey.
You being serious?
Yeah.
I can vouch for him. His strength is real. You said we brought people to take down the beast.
Yes, we did. Now, do we know anything about this beast?
Give me one second. I don't remember this guy's name. Okay, sorry.
All right.
This is like my favorite song out of all the ones you play.
I like this one. Thank you. I do. It's whatever. I think it's called Grinsk. You want to head down to the dock, talk to Grinsk. Probably the last one of us still standing on that lake.
I see.
Fishermen, they built up a bounty for anyone that can take down the monster. Didn't think it'd happen, but we thought we might as well try. You take down that thing, this town will be ever grateful.
Well, I'll give it my best. And if I die trying, I die trying.
You'll most likely die, but hey, that's the warrior spirit after all singing your praises in the afterlife.
Exactly.
So Black, this is your Shut up! And then this guy, he'll go and get a drink. Go to the back and he's gonna say, okay. Make it insight. Actually, you know what? She's pretty not that good about hiding this. This woman, as you started talking about the lake monster, immediately perked up and then started like eagerly listening. It is almost like she's like looking at you and then avoiding her eyes and then looking at you. And she does not be in the garb of a fisherman. She looks she stands out a little bit.
I will boast a little bit louder then.
Well, and so she kind of just keeps like an eye on you talking, and you can have a drink with apparently heading down to the docks. You can learn more about the creature. As Branulf, that's what this guy is named. As you have a drink with this guy. Go to the next spot. Okay, even keel. You guys head into a much quieter tavern. It's shockingly peaceful.
My kind of fucking place.
Aye, hey, look at that. We have visitors. Welcome. Please make yourself at home within the even keel.
Mind if I do? It's a lot quieter in here.
I see you enjoy the peace like I do. Yeah, I don't put up with any of those shenanigans they do outside. As he pulls off a massive crossbow from underneath the counter and like drops them on the table for a second. I make sure that we keep the peace inside the even keel.
Nothing to disturb it, I promise.
What can I get you to?
Anything red?
Oh, yes, we have wine.
Your second finest.
It is quite expensive many times, but if you knew to seek out the even keel, then I'm sure you can afford it.
I do come from a place of luxury. I don't mind.
We'll see how much gold we have, because now we have to buy it. Now we're a bitch. It's 10 gold pieces for a bottle.
Damn it! All right.
But it does look. It is it's very, and it's hard to get that in this land since it's gone to shit. That is a fine bottle of wine.
Astounding. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Make yourself at home here. Is there anything you need, please ask. We do have a cards table if you wish to play cards with any of the gentlemen. I do ask you not bother the speaker's aide towards the back. She's been, she may have the hardest job in all of Bremen, but
Why do you say that?
well, she's the aide to the speaker, and with his decline.
Is this the one that's been found wandering in the wilderness?
So that rumor has even spread to the visitors. I guess it's not a rumor. Yes, our speaker is known to wander down to the river from time to time.
Is it old age, or does it seem nefarious?
Oh, I don't think there's anything nefarious about it. I'm not even sure if it's old age. I think he's done with it all. Wishes to get away, but trapped here like all the rest of us. What a way to spend the last years of your life. Well, this shithole. Heads out to the river and looks out to beyond. But we still need him. He needs to make a decision soon on our sacrifices if that monster's not dealt with.
Tell us more of the monster.
And what does a young girl like you wish to know about a monster?
We've come to slay it.
As you both say that, I guess it's kind of similar to Mark's deal. As you guys say that, this woman fucking picks up. Probably everyone. She kind of picks up a little bit. It's like, you're here to slay a monster.
We are here.
I'm helping. It was their
I
idea.
I don't wish to be rude, and I do this more for your own safety. Two people cannot take down that beast.
We came with others. Ones who are more akin to combat. Well,
Violence.
most of them, yes.
He scratches his beard a bit here and that. You're being serious, aren't you?
I am.
Well, if you're for real about this, the fishermen have collected a bounty. Speak with Grinska down at the dock. He'll know more about it.
Thank
Perhaps
you.
after we enjoy ourselves, huh?
Yes, please do. Back to happier things. And pour you your glass of wine. You can drink your wine. You maybe bought it to share with Eris, and you look and Eris is gone.
There's nods to
More
this
for
lady.
me, and I
And-
get a table.
I thought she was going right for the
And-
woman. She was
okay.
told not to bother.
Well, I think he did. Well, he nodded at her. If you nod at her.
He nodded at her.
Wait. Traveler.
Yes, lady.
Why have you come here?
We came as a job.
Is that all?
To slay that monster that everyone keeps speaking about.
Why do such a kindness?
It pays.
Honest.
And my companions were headed this way.
If you truly do pull off this miracle, the speaker could use your help. Come find us if you survive. We'll be at the town hall.
Perhaps then we can speak more in private. About things that should not be spoken about. And she will leave.
Kind of gives you a curious look, and then you head on out. As you head on out, as what's it? The two old guys go in, they're gonna fight.
Just stumbling into each
Uh,
other.
And as you three head inside, there's this guy with a broken nose multiple times. Happily has like a raw piece. What looks like actually he has a rabbit. That's all that he has, a rabbit. Master Aronia, I will begin my journey.
Good. I hope it goes well for you.
He's gonna go and he takes a rabbit.
And he just walks into. Oh, okay. This house is back here. I thought he just goes into the woods eating
Yeah,
rabbit.
there's no town around it. He's probably
Place.
he's heading to his town. He just runs into the tundra.
What did you tell him?
He asked me how I got so strong. I don't really know. The only thing I could think of is I eat raw meat.
I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, Wasabi gave us raw fish, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if you can eat raw fish, you can eat raw rabbit, right?
I don't know. I'm no expert on these things.
As you three head inside there, this tavern, kind of like the other one, but even more so, is incredibly quiet, as there's no one in here except for a kind of scary-looking dwarf behind the cavern, probably another one of these brothers that gets mentioned. There is a giant moose hanging on the wall, visitors. Probably know already, but we're being serious. Don't go down to the lake. You haven't heard yet. You'll be devoured.
Well, that's kind of the reason we came, not to get devoured. No,
Yeah,
not
I think we're heading
but-
right there actually.
You came here to go to the lake.
Yeah, it wasn't really my ideal choice, but people were convinced, we could get the money.
Yeah, we saw a job posting
Kill
for
the
it.
beast and get the shiny coin.
So my posting really got some people to come.
Pause.
There's a silence that fills the air.
Play.
Anything
Yeah,
you
I
can tell us
made
about
that
it?
posting. Well, it's biggest goddamn knucklehead trout you've ever seen.
Wait, this thing's a fish?
I'm going home.
Funny, I know. But it's the truth. Something's happened. And one
Like,
of
how
the
big are
trout.
we talking? Yeah.
Have you ever seen an owl bear?
Believe me, I have.
No, but my companions.
Imagine.
Look at these two.
I feel like it keeps showing up. I feel like I'm getting stalked by it, to be honest.
That's Albert named Jeffrey.
Yeah, so about that. Except this one. It looks beneath the waves. It jumps out of the water, rams you into the freezing water. You begin to tire as you freeze to death as it slowly eats you.
Wow. So about like this big, and she holds her arms apart.
It's big, a large size, like an owl bear size.
Oh, bear
Like
size.
large. They're like, yeah, bigger than like yeah. That's a big
So
fucking fish.
Mhm.
I mean, does that mean it's a fish bear? A knuckle
I think
bear?
it's no bear. I don't think it's no bear, but it's no natural fish I've ever seen. And I've fished these waters my whole life.
I wonder what can make it so big. So kind of.
Well, given that you're an expert fisherman and we're not, and apparently dealing with a giant fish, do you have any advice on how to capture this thing?
Get a net, a big one.
Where can we get such a big net?
Don't go into the water with it. I can sell you nets.
Yeah, but a net big enough for this thing.
I got one.
How much?
Only one.
I got an owl bear net.
Nice. I'll take
But
two,
you have a
please.
fish bear net.
So let's see. Be like it's just like if we just do we could just do like a large fucking net, a net. So a net for a large or medium. So a normal net would work. So it's one gold piece. Yeah, he just got it. So yeah, so a normal net. Yeah, so you got it. He'll sell you guys an owl bear net for one
Nice.
gold piece.
She'll pay, man.
I'm not entirely convinced about this. I say, looking at the net he's passing over.
You shouldn't be. It's a death mission you're going out to. You have to sail out to those waters and then face the beast in its own
No, but I
domain.
have to go. Otherwise, my friend Lucian will die. I keep saving
What?
his life.
What? Is that what gives you the hunter spirit? Saving your friend?
I am no hunter. I am a performer.
I'm a hunter. Sort of.
I eat stuff.
It's true. They do.
Well, if you can hunt down this beast, town will be grateful. We'll finally be able to sacrifice again. I'm just waiting for the day for Davrick and the children return. Punish us for not doing our due. You'll be saving the town, and we'll see you rewarded.
Works for me. We got up 3 other ones who'll help us too.
And then he's like, if you guys need any, he does like he's like serve. This is a place that this is actually out of all the taverns, this one has some of the best food because he cooks up some of the stuff he hunts. But something you notice quickly, he's missing one leg, so that's gonna be some accident he got into. He also has a big old fucking claw on his face. He's fine though.
Or any little
Did the fish bear get you? I say, pointing at his leg.
Dragon.
Oh.
A dragon bear. Wow.
Children of our vets to race. They're scattered about the reach. Best be careful. I thought I could take one. I'm frozen right off. But it's old days. If you need any more supplies, come see me. If you guys need general good type stuff, this guy has general like good stuff. There's also another store that has some stuff, but if you guys need like kind of general stores type stuff, you can get it from him.
Have any sort of like bait or anything?
He has you just Is it like his fishing tackle? Let's see.
There's something in
You
my
probably could just-
lure a
probably
bit
could just use a
Any
elfish.
nicely scented soaps?
You probably could just use a ration, Alec.
Okay, whatever works.
So if you could definitely buy one from him if you would like to buy, but if you have one ration on it, you probably would. That would work. That's what he would tell you is that a ration would work to bring the creature in. Or if you want to like have one of you guys get in the water, like it seems as if this thing has taken so much control of the water. If you go out there, it will show up eventually. It's
hard to miss.
It's gonna eat. It's gonna eat things.
It's very territorial.
Did you ask? Would someone else ask something?
Yeah, I asked if you had any scented soaps.
No.
Damn.
You,
She'll just hand him a gold. How much raw meat will this get me?
Search you and trash pile, and you might find stuff. And what do you show him?
She just hands him a gold. How much raw meat will this get me?
You're truly gonna go and face on the lake monster. You'll need your strength. You can keep the gold piece, and let's see. What is he?
Whoa.
He has he hands you but he's like, but I'm not gonna do the work though. You'll have to skin it yourself, and he's just gonna hand you an Arctic fox.
Oh, thank you.
Got this guy this morning.
Sabi, is
Hopefully,
it someone that you know?
hopefully the gifts of Gazinara can help you bring down the beast.
Wasabi checks its eyes.
It's not Dimitri. We're okay.
Wouldn't that'd be fun?
We just saved you, you fucking idiot.
Well, from one gazer to another, I'm sure we'll handle this.
Ah, fellow gay.
You guys have names now.
You follow the way of the beast. I should have known.
Yeah, talked to him about my grandma, and I still try to follow it.
Good woman. Well, that's fish. It's not a fish, that's a monster now. It's fished directly on the face of the ever-changing one, the animal lord. Destroy that. Your grandma, was she a truly believer? Well, she'll be happy.
Aye, I'll go hunting then. We'll bring that fish back to the village.
Paragon probably doesn't know that. As a Green Pantheon person as well, you've heard of the gay stuff. But Paragon's like, what are you guys talking about?
Who's gay?
I am gay? Who is gay? Why are you
I'm just
gay?
standing
Okay.
there smiling and nodding.
Gays. Ah, fellow gay. Fellow gay. Are you doing? Is there anything else you guys are doing within the Grumpy Moose?
I think I'm good.
I'm good.
Brody will skin
I'm-
this when given
I'm
the
good.
chance, but
I'll skin it for you.
nice.
Or with you.
Okay. Well, and actually, you notice like Motep probably can't. This guy does not care if you skin it like in his tavern. Probably why he gets fucking no one to show up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she'll just
Lot
put
of
it on the counter then.
He doesn't seem like he cares. Part of the like, there's a weird like some of these you don't know why these businesses are open.
Just
Okay.
something to do.
Yeah, true. Eris, were you doing anything particular?
She was just gonna come over here and watch more.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You go watch. You
Lean
can
up
watch
against
the,
the-
it. They're great. Like the two old guys are not going down, and they're getting so tired, and they're just like slowly pushing each other back and forth, and just exhausted. But neither will give in. Let's see. Or were you going over to play cards, Lucian?
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing anything in particular, or are you just wishing to play? They're not. You can gamble or play for fun. A lot of people aren't really even gambling, or like they're doing like very simple coins. Or is there anything particular you're doing?
He's just remembering how nice life could be with wine and quiet peace and not the barbaric, terrible land he finds himself in.
And these two guys are very nice and welcoming, and they greet you, welcome to your table, and get you involved in the game. And the coin, if they're gambling, it's minuscule. But if they're playing for the fun, they're doing cards. There is one thing you hear. Did you hear about those weird mask creatures riding on the back of the fox? Not these stories again, old man. I come to play cards with you, because everyone else in this goddamn town wishes to punch each other rather than play cards. Don't want to know about creatures riding on fox. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And he goes back to focusing on the cards.
You are speaking nonsense, old man.
Well, do
People
you recognize
small
what he
enough
said,
to
Lucian?
ride on foxes?
Do you recognize what he said, Lucian?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's okay. Well, that's as a reminder, something he said, which whenever you talk to Valine, whenever you talk about the Chewingas, it talked about the small, being small and wearing masks. And he talked about these three creatures wearing masks. Lucian, being so smart with Arcana, probably picks up on that pretty quick. It sounds like he's talking about Chewingas. However, you can also make a shame you don't think he do it, but I think Lucian's smart.
I'm a little drunk right now. It's fine.
It's been a while too, guys. But the mask thing is what you're. It's a little small creature wearing a mask. And what did you say to him?
You speak nonsense, old man. People are not small enough to ride on foxes.
I swear I saw it. They were riding on the fox, heading right past the Flint house. But maybe I'm starting to catch the same thing Speaker Shaleskar is. That is just rude.
I'll giggle.
Yeah, they hang out with the men playing the cards. Is there anything else particular you wish to do, Lucian? Okay.
I'll catch myself laughing and then immediately stop.
You think
As you
about your book.
remember. Yeah,
Shit, someone
remember.
might be watching.
As you are in a very pretty, like, as private as you can get, but you never know. Did Eric, the Ghost Wraith, will head back? Brennan's drinking with them and stuff before you head on off to the dock. And since you whooped that guy's ass, you're not spending any money on drinks as they're serving you.
That's excellent.
And it's like, yeah, you proved yourself as a badass. And you know to head to the docks, which you learn about the lake monster. Is there anything of interest you're doing here as you're drinking the black bearded
Kind of want to
brother?
talk to her.
Actually, about this time, probably what you notice then. Okay, that's what your plan is. At some point while you're talking, you see she tries to kind of like not do it well, kind of like sneak out of this, and she like kind of like tiptoes out, and then and at one point she does head out, and you see, oh dang it, I thought I was getting somewhere.
Rip.
I see.
Then
All right,
Brennan,
then.
and she's not hiding well once again. This is the window, and you see actually the window's kind of flapped over the wind every so often, and you see it looks like she's hiding behind the corner watching the entrance.
All right, I guess. You have a wonderful day. And go keep punching people in the face. You're a great fighter.
You as well. Face off against that beast, and then we'll fight again.
Sounds like a plan. I'll shake his hand.
I can shake his and do the manly forearm handshake.
Yep.
And head on out. And if you head on out, probably quickly you see Eris is sitting back, leaning on the wall, watching the fight. You see just the good fights are over with. They're all back to drinking. Now the old men have taken the ring, and they're just plugging, just very tired. I'm not gonna lose. and then you see Eris just
Oh, hey,
watching.
bananas.
Hey, Eris. You guys ready to head to the lake? Talk to
For the
Grinsk?
docks. We were supposed to head to the docks, I think.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready. We should round up the rest.
Yes. Tarragon, he has a grappling hook.
If you two
I
are
saw
moving
it
as well.
clunk out. I'll glance over her. Is she still watching me?
As you look down, you see gonna be like, and then head back, and she gets behind the wall.
Jinkies.
Exactly. She's looking so much like that's the first thing I thought.
Drops her glasses, picks them back up.
Shit! I can't see without my glasses.
Alright, we better head back out.
What a sad movie.
Oh, I got teleported over there.
I didn't.
She'll come back out holding some meat, some raw meat, and that fox pelt.
Blood running down
Well,
your
friends,
chin.
are we ready to go to the lake? Kick some ass and chew some bubble gum? But I'm all out of gum.
Yeah, I also got this. I got an owlbear net.
That's a fantastic idea. Where's that Draco kin?
And as you guys all
it's
begin,
Dragon-
What
Dragonborn.
Chip?
Oh, that's what you were
As
saying.
you- as you all begin to meet up in the
Oh, there he is. He was camouflaged.
the Five
Shit.
Tavern Center, you all do notice quickly Lucian isn't here.
Where has Lucian gone?
He was
Um,
drinking when I left him.
I'm guessing wherever they serve wine.
Over there.
I'll go
She'll
get him.
point over here.
All right, meet you at the docks.
I kind of want to see this go wrong. I'll meet you there.
Lucian.
He's very upset about his book
Huh?
still.
As you get about that point,
Lucian.
Brennis, you hear, "Okay, Davinka, just do it." And she heads down and bumps into you and go, "Ah!" And she falls back and her glasses go flying and she goes,
I will
"Please, I'm so
I will
sorry."
pick them up, and I'll
Starts
reach out
patting
my
them.
hand. These belong to you, miss.
Thank you. She pushes them up. Like,
I'll hold out my hand to give her a lift up.
1 second. Yeah, she does. Helps you. Get up. Thank you. I'm sorry. Did you all being serious about going to the lake?
Yes, that's why we came here.
Oh, exciting! I am Denica Greysteel, and I work on behalf of the Shattered Star, and I am here investigating the strange animals of the reach.
Ah, and this gigantic knucklehead trout perks your interest, huh?
It certainly does. And that Wasabi and Eris, you hear this as well. This strange woman talking with Brennis. However, real quick, as I see, are you two going in there to get Lucian?
Yeah. Or Arena's gonna watch Tarragon get Lucian at least.
Okay, well, so as Tarragon, you guys are warmly greeted by the tavern owner. See if I can get AJ part enough. So it's like, and are you? What do you do in Tarragon?
I'm just calling Lucian's name out loud as I come in. Probably being way too loud for this place.
Don't
You
say
see that there's like a sign. It's like, "Hey, watch the noise," and fucking cocks out crossbow and puts it on the cap.
Sorry, I'm looking for my friend Lucian. We're heading out to slay the lake monster, and he's not. anywhere close.
What
He
did you just
loads.
do?
What do you want with the sweet elf boy?
The sweet elf boy.
Never in my life.
He's a nice boy, and you seem like trouble, and we don't take kindly to shenanigans inside this establishment.
What
I love this
shenanigans
man.
exactly? I've literally been just calling my friend.
Boy, he raises his crossbow. Get the fuck out of my bar.
I turn to Aroni and I go, maybe you should handle this.
Can I get some wine and say hi to my friend?
He puts the crossbow. Oh, you seem like a sweet thing. Come here, girl. Yeah. Would you like a whole? Would you like a whole bottle?
Yeah, how much for a bottle?
So it'd be and with a pretty face like that, I'm sure you're not hard on gold at all. 10 gold pieces.
Can I see Lucian?
Yeah, shut up, 10 gold.
Damn. You get a very nice bottle of wine.
Nice. I'll
Pretty
hold on.
high. And you are welcome here any time. And you're looking for the nice elf boy.
Yeah, we need to do some business together.
Oh yes, he is a thinker. I could tell. Well, he's inside there playing cards. Give a knock on the door.
Ah, thank you. Should give a quiet knock.
Go away, Tarragon.
Not Tarragon.
Oh shit, come in.
Hey, Lucia. I want to wrap up your game. We need to go do the thing at the dock.
Nonsense, I have not yet begun to enjoy myself, but I am close. Then I drink some more.
First creatures riding foxes. Now I see a dragon in the window.
Go away, Terragon, I'm trying to enjoy myself.
I use minor illusion to project my voice into the room, but we need to go.
Take out a copper wire and cast a message on you. I said, go away. I'm trying to forget how terrible my life is.
He's gonna come fucking
And
shoot your
see-
ass.
Your face is not helping.
I said no shenanigans. Fires across the
Ah!
and yeah, hits right at the side of where your head would be on the wall. You go and run around.
Ting! Just 5 more minutes, only,
But we need to go.
Was he like,
All right. Well, deal me in. We can do one last game together.
Excellent. I
okay,
knew
if
I
you
was-
guys are playing, okay, I'm getting the other side then. You guys are keep playing.
It's 5 more
Okay.
minutes.
So so then as you three head over there, seeing with Brandis now.
You see Paragon running around the corner.
On behalf of the Shadow Star, I've come here to research all the strange animals of this land. Oh, the raccoon!
Yes, the raccoon.
Oh my god, and the way you're dressed, the way you're walking, you're one of the awakened!
Meow.
And he's gonna, he grabs you and they can hold you up and look at you and like, what do you do anything if she grabs you?
It just
There's
kind of goes
the
limp.
giggle.
Oh my god! My god, did you look? You could bypass the raccoon so easily, but you are one of the awakened. You came back. Were you one of the dead?
Huh?
Were you dead?
I love how his
Screams in your
microphone
face.
can't keep up with the loudness.
Is he dead? Is that what he's saying?
Okay,
dead?
what did I cut
Were you
off?
dead?
She's screaming.
The
No,
last
the
word.
louder, the louder you
So,
got, the
as
quieter
he-
you got. It was funny.
And so,
I heard it.
yes, yeah. Yes. So she starts screaming at his face. Were you dead?
What?
One of the awakened.
Yeah.
Ah, no. No.
Yeah.
So, do you remember who was it? Who took you from being a cute little furry raccoon and made you a cute furry raccoon that can talk?
I'm not a raccoon.
But yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's what's so amazing about it. You're a raccoon and you became something more. But you were forced upon this. Do you have the madness? Do you have the curse?
He just reaches into his pocket, gets a lemon out, and like sprays it in her face.
Hey,
Then she says she drops on the ground, her glasses go off, and she starts fucking rubbing her eyes, and you pepper sprayed her basically.
Wasabi, be nice.
She's gonna skip over and pick up her glasses. Ah, yes! I have the power now. I have the glasses.
Wait, that voice! It's the voice of a cute animal!
So he's the crazy lady.
I am
Danica.
Danica. Thank you for
Give her her
remembering.
glasses. Wasabi,
He's a great scholar.
there's no need to be rude.
She picked me up. I can pick up her stuff. In
I
fact,
am alright.
puts them on.
That was.
They
that
look
was
better on
rude.
me anyway.
I shouldn't have. I really can't. My eyes hurt.
That hurts like a son of a bitch.
Here.
Don't
I'll
talk about me like I'm
wipe it
dead.
off.
I'm not dead.
No, I'm sorry. It was just a hypothesis on some others I've encountered. I apologize. But on the real, oh my, you are so cute. As soon as he gets the glass on, she puts her hand up so she doesn't have to look at it because she can't help herself. She looks at the raccoon.
Paragon takes a step.
Think
Okay.
you're good, Wasabi.
Okay. So I've come here to study the animals and the phenomenon of them awakening. And it seems as if one of the trout have had this done to them, but I don't know the source, and I've never heard of it making them so monstrous before. And you all wish to slay it, correct?
Maybe you want to look at the body?
Ow! And she gets a little uncomfortably excited when you say that.
Would you like to see it firsthand, or would you like us to bring it back to you?
But I am no fighter. I understand my skills. I will die, but I would love to look at it. But more importantly, there's something more. I believe this trout is the same as your adorable friend. I believe it's awakened. It can talk.
Do you think
It's
it's a?
pissed
So
off.
you think it's a raccoon bear?
Oh,
Do you think it can
have,
speak?
have you seen a raccoon bear?
No, but people can talk about owl bears and
Interesting. What an
fish
interesting idea.
bears, and then
What if
raccoon
one would
bears, but-
commemorate that?
Dragon bears?
No. This is a massive knucklehead trout, but something more has happened to it. Someone manipulated it and turned it into that monstrous beast. But I believe it's been awakened, just as if many of the other animals have been awakened and they've gone on rampages.
Wait, so is that why it's all grouchy? Because someone woke it up early?
I believe it's being commanded to do such a thing. Most likely it's, and she kind of looks around, makes sure no one listens. It's the most likely the doings of the children, the followers of Arul. They, from what I've heard, and what
When she hears that, she looks around.
what my master Veline has hypothesized is that, well, they don't wish for the towns to just do food sacrifices, not always even heat. They wish for more, for the humans themselves to be sacrificed. Taking away their source of fish here, well, that's a good way to push it.
Yes, it is.
But
Quite a
anyway,
wise deduction.
but I need to confirm the source and find out who it is. And you cute, adorable, thieving-looking I'm sorry.
Starts
but,
holding up his lemon threateningly.
Where did
I
you
will
get
you
that?
again.
someone, but if we can find the source of who is doing this, one of her followers. If I have devised this scroll, I was trying to figure out a way to do it myself, but I maybe found a way with all of you. It is attuned directly with this beast. I have spent tireless weeks preparing this. If you can bring the creature weak enough, if you can hurt it enough, bring it to stagger, use this scroll, it can charm it for a brief moment where, if I'm correct, you can talk to it and then maybe learn who is creating these beasts.
You're
a
very,
try.
very smart.
Speak to animals then.
That's the thing. You can speak with animals, but if I'm correct, it doesn't even need such a thing because it's been awakened beyond something more, given true sentience, just like your cute friend. And she charges towards you to hug you with Wasabi. You probably pepper spray her in the eyes, and then she recoils and cries on the ground.
After he does it a second time, he'll put the glasses back on her.
If you keep hands off, no more lemon time.
Where did you get a lemon in this climate?
Good question.
How hard it was to get this lemon, and I had to waste it on her. I
Wipes
stole
away.
it for
I've never seen
years.
one of those.
It's a solid question.
Wipes away and cleans up her. I'm sorry, but if you can do such a thing for me and find out all you can about this creature, and if you can let me look at it too, I don't have much, but I have a little bit of gold. I'll pay you for your service, but it is not much, if I'm gonna be frank.
Well, Frank, you can keep your money.
No, I'm Danica.
Wait, what?
Oh, you made it silly. Oh, you're funny.
Haha, Miskin, you can keep your money. We'll do it. We're going to
I mean,
do it
no,
anyway.
I'll take the money.
We at the Shattered Star.
I'll
we make
take your
sure
money.
Hey,
Listen, you'll need
calm
to.
down.
do this
Sometimes you have to do good deeds to bring Talvin's light into this world.
Good deeds don't give you shiny things that give you money, that give you
a
food.
hero of the Winter Lord. Of course, it'd be one as you to strike down the beast of the terrible Auril, his forsaken daughter.
Well, I just like maybe you don't. Nero wants money.
Well, that's fine. We will get our money. We're here for a job.
Yes, but
We're
getting
going to
multiple
kill it
sources of
anyway.
income-
Yeah, but
Wait.
here's the thing. I want her money.
She does not
Oh,
have
but
to
I
yet.
wanted to give you your money. She goes to squish your cheeks and you pepper spray her again. And
I never learn.
I think, Brennis, maybe this should be a group decision and not just a you decision.
My lemon's running out of juice.
As
He'll be
as
defenseless.
as
With an
Wasabi looks
ammo.
for a reload, is there anything else? If your guys' card game can be wrapping up, unless there's
Yeah.
something else.
All right,
Your
let's
guys'
get heading
card game,
over.
yeah.
If I must, I'll cork my wine.
I want
Put
at
my
least like
cloak back
30 of
on.
those of the shiny silver things.
It's okay, Lucian, if you didn't, if Lucian didn't notice. Do you want to pry in any more about some of the weird things you heard about the masked creatures, or does he not? Is that it's okay if I'm just asking, or you move on?
If they bring it up, then yeah, but he's not gonna.
Well, all it was the old
Hey.
man comment about it, and the other guy talked about him like he's like you're seeing things. That's
Right.
all that they would talk about.
Come then, let us not keep our friends waiting.
Okay.
We can be back eventually.
You two, as they will say goodbye to ya, and the very nice tavern owner, but not nice to Tarragon, says goodbye to you both as well. I believe.
Sir, this establishment is best bar none. Thank you.
And you say if you have a place to sleep tonight,
Yes, I do.
be safe out there.
Give a little bow and walk.
You both can head on down as Danica cleans up her eyes once more. And if you can bring me this information of anything about who's created them or anything more, then I'll give your group 30 gold pieces.
Well, Miss Danica, meet me at the buried treasure this evening.
And she,
Wait,
she starts touching up on your horns a little bit, looking at your horns like, "Oh, Michael, what type of creature are you?"
Oh, hi.
Finally, someone else.
Human, I think.
A human with horns, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and like her face, like she's like embarrassed, her face flushed.
I turn to Aras and I go, you know, I have horns too. She didn't get excited about that.
Yours aren't as cool.
You're a normal dragonborn. She's seen
She
you.
will giggle at that.
Tarragon. Yeah, Tarragon.
Goodness, she said we get 30 of the gold things. Are those better than the silver things?
Mhm.
I prefer the silver ones personally.
Oh, the cute creatures learning math.
That was a little mean.
Ironia, do you think you're human?
He throws his
my
bag down and starts
God.
digging in it, looking for anything else he can spray
If
at
it
her.
can learn true calculations, what else can its mind learn? Is it even a raccoon mind anymore, or is it something more?
That's a person.
No, it's not. That is a raccoon.
He
That
brings up a
is
point.
Wasabi.
It walks and it talks.
exactly.
It's a person.
And it is a person now. That is what's so fascinating about it. He was a true raccoon, and then because of, well, I wish to learn how, he has become something more. He is a person now. Yes, you're right, but he was truly a raccoon. It's not like he was born as that way.
How did you deduce this? I could not figure that out when I asked him.
This is why I am here. Is what my order has deemed me to find, and I will find results. I will study all the animals of this land and learn what is happening, and we, the Shattered Star, will take that knowledge and do what we can for the benefit of Calcatesh.
Are there
Dude.
other places where these awakened animals turn up? Or is it just here?
There's times here and there. I know of the a land known as the Fractured Isles, far to the west. They have entire tribes of awakened monkey people who this is due to the Taladani when they landed. But
Banana.
here mostly in this no, this is a coming since the return of the demigoddess 2 years ago. People like you said, Wasabi, animals began to ascend into higher beings.
Is it anything to do with the black shards? That is apparently native to this plane?
What do you
That
know
is
of the
rare.
Black Shards?
Very little.
I found it.
He pulls out his crossbow and points at it.
Here it is.
You don't know anything about the Black Shards?
I know a little bit about the black shards, but I think.
What do you know?
Well, that the dwarves are fighting over them, or something like that.
And
Goodness, I'm going to the dock while she's distracted.
And
And now I think I'm starting to understand how Wasabi was feeling.
the doors. I've heard about the doors as well.
It can cause corruption and so on.
Anything else? Interesting,
but-
corruption. Would you be specific?
Implanting dark magics. I
Dark magics, dark thoughts,
yes.
compulsions, voices.
Yes.
The woman at the inn, she said that the black shard spoke to her, and then I run away.
A shard of black ice spoke with Cora, and I know where you're going next, Danica. Oh, here's the scroll. Good luck. And gives it to Brennan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
You
you.
meet me at the buried treasures. You'll have what you need.
That's why she's gonna head to Buried Treasures to go and fucking stalk the poor mother who lost her son somewhere. And like,
Anything to get her away from me.
You want to explain who she was, Brandon?
That's Danica.
That made you
She's
conversate with
investigates.
someone like her.
Sounds like a cryptogeologist.
I'm surprised you know that word, Paladin. And I clap.
I may
Danica
know far
Grace.
more than you think.
My cheeks are a little rosy from being a little drunk, but not too much. Enough to hate
Well,
myself.
Let's go talk to Grinsk.
Grinsk. Ah, yes, Grinsk. They's, speak to Grinsk, yeah.
and if you guys are good, okay on time. Well, this is the last thing we'll do. We'll talk to this guy and get. If anyone has to go,
Cool.
feel free. I know it's getting late. So as you guys head down to the,
I am starting to feel my eyes get very, very heavy right now.
we'll repeat. Okay, how about this? You guys want to do this dialogue real quick? You guys want to hop off? I don't,
I'm
it does,
staying
it's,
for
I'm
next
good.
session.
As I do have this question, Farseer, or would you be able to play Thursday? It's okay if not.
No, I am working early
Okay.
Friday.
That's fine. Because when I talked about we could do a double set and do the Lake Monster thing Thursday. However, that is perfectly fine. We could do more Pyre stuff. Okay. Did you guys wish to do this dialogue or do we start with this next time?
I'd say start with it next time.
I think that'd be a good
Okay.
start anyway. Kind
That's
of like
fine.
give us the
Yeah.
quest, and then we.
So
go
what we'll
through
do
it.
is next time we'll talk with the Dark Magic, get some information, and then most likely from here you guys will head off to deal with this. Thank you all for playing. Next time we'll deal with the Lake Monster. This is gonna be a fucked up encounter, bro. It might be perfectly fine. The whole idea of falling in the freezing water makes me nervous.
Yeah.
As a heads up, Tanner, just because I know it's coming up, this next Tuesday is going to be a really busy day. I don't know if I'll be around. I don't know for
Okay.
sure if I won't be or if I will be. It's my dad's birthday, AJ's birthday. I have a
It is my
doctor's
birthday
visit
next
for about my
Tuesday.
surgery, if I have it or
We can
not.
always
Lots of stuff going on that day.
we can always plan to not do Tuesday also, and then ask if I don't know if next week Farsi if you know if Thursdays.
Let me
open.
check my
It's
schedule.
fine. It's
I
fine. It's
actually
not,
have
but-
my schedule.
Let's see if anyone wait a second real quick, because if with all that going on, we can just not play Tuesday.
Well, I don't know if I'm doing anything Tuesday, so I can play if I'm not doing anything.
Because if you're not doing anything for your birthday on your birthday, AJ, I would probably go like have dinner with my dad or something for his birthday.
No, I'm doing another early
Planned.
start on next week on Friday.
Okay. Well,
I also
we'll
could possibly just finish my stuff before D&D even starts. I don't know.
we'll talk about it.
Sure.
We'll talk. So we'll up in the air if we're gonna